If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below.
Having fought their way through the giants, goblins, and hellhounds, the elves begin their descent into the mine, seeking the magical resource of diamonds. Strange giggles echo up from the dark below. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. It is now noon on the 64th day since encountering the hobgoblins. The land hereabouts is primarily stone and sand, with plateaus, mesas, chasms, petrified trees, occasional caves, and deadly heat and liquefied materials exuded through the crust of the earth. Following the battle at the mine's entrance, Adrian, Thea, and Baron, and I've already updated all your character sheets, each now have 175,379 XP. Dell now has 103,701 XP and is now level 12. We discussed behind the scenes, Dell does now have Inspiring Leader as a feat. That's on his character sheet. Excuse me.
Thank you for taking care of that.
Certainly. Glad I could help. And I'm just checking to see if I actually have all the notes I wanted/needed to have open. So to note, we currently have 5 hours of travel time remaining. That does not include what we're doing currently. Last time we played, I had you all roll initiative. I've adjusted my expectations and plans with that. Basically, this entire area is going to be one encounter, and I'm just going to pull up the initiative when we actually are going into combat. Does that make sense? So that we won't have to roll initiative multiple times.
I think so.
And we're going to see how this...
We're still going off of the last initiative rolled, or
Yeah.
re-rolling it?
No, we're not re-rolling. We're going off of the last rolled initiative last game.
Okay.
Alright. I think all the bookkeeping is done. Oh, except for one thing. Thea asked last game if the goblins had any useful wood, any of the sort, and I said no, which is true. However, there was an additional implication to that question that I forgot to answer. They do have multiple darts. So now Thea has 2 full pouches of darts and a small side pouch of just 5 darts. I think that's it. So let's get everyone onto the appropriate map. What say you?
Sounds good.
Either of you. Okay. Excellent. Everyone's hit points are showing up correctly. Yay! So as I described previously, this shaft descends 65 feet to to the floor. The ladder ends only a few feet below you, Thea, leaving 35 feet to the floor of no ladder to climb through. The paler stone behind us is the wall of the mine shaft that we're climbing down. These white lines represent the ladder rungs. These slightly not so pale sections indicate the walls. That's not what I wanted to open. Thea, as you begin descending. Yes?
I'm not sure if I quite understood your description. Basically, do we have is the shaft 15 feet across or 5 feet across?
5 feet across, effectively.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
And Adrian, you have a statement or a question? And by the way, if I get distracted, it's because the people above me are apparently having a party. Alright. There is a 30-foot drop. 35-foot drop, I believe. Let's see. Yes, very close. Yes, 35 foot. Right. Thea, as you begin climbing down this ladder rung, or these ladder rungs, excuse me, your eye is caught by some curious... Yeah, noted, sir. You are nom-nom-nomming. Your eye is caught by a descending series of crude drawings on the wall. Creatures depicted by very thin stick figures that are first running about, then smacking each other in the heads with sticks, then building, then smacking each other in the heads with sticks, digging, smacking each other in the heads with sticks in alternating scenes until you reach the very last ladder rung. How rude indeed. Where a comparatively huge cloud shape intrudes, stained black with charcoal and surrounded by the prostrate little stick figures. You can go ahead and move yourself. Go ahead.
Is there a particular shape to this dark cloud creature thing, or is it just kind of roundish cloud
It
thing?
looks like someone took a charcoal stick, set it to the wall, and scribbled it back and forth very quickly.
I'm just going to look back at the others and say, I think anything in shadows might be a problem.
You can go ahead and put yourself down at that very last ladder rung. No art majors here, says Adrian. Varen looks up from with his glowing golden eyes and says, "What's an art major?" Thea. LOL. Where you are currently, so you've just seen this, you make your comment, and this is where we hear giggling. Adrian, waiting on your token.
Oh.
Adrian? Waiting on your token, sir.
Is it a singular voice that seems to be giggling, or does it sound like it's numerous voices that are giggling?
Give me a perception check.
Working on it. There it is.
Hop, hop, hop. Yes, Adrian, you are proceeding very slowly as a result of your wounded leg. Nice. It's definitely multiple voices. There's even with accounting for echoes, there's too many giggling noises for it to be coming from a single throat, if that makes sense.
Okay.
As you consider that, and Adrian is making his slow descent, dropping dust and stones on everyone else's heads. Are you going to join us, or are you still going to be one ladder rung up? Okay. Adrian, as you are finally getting to there, there's a grating of stone upon stone. And I just realized I didn't read something. Hang on. Okay, no, that's not necessary yet. My bad. There's a grating of stone upon stone, dragging your eyes to the wall. A section of the wall suddenly opens, revealing a cleverly hidden, very small door. A lizard face pokes out at you, looks you up and down, and in Goblin blurts out, "Pointy ears, shish kebab! No more rat!" and immediately makes an attack against you, sir. I get a 17 to hit you. Hang on. You slap the sling stone away. Also, Dell turns and sees a similar sight. And this person looking out starts giggling, "Ear jelly, ear jelly, ear jelly!" and makes an attack against Dell, making a stab at him with his short sword. Bear in mind, Dell does not have his shield equipped. Getting a 19 to hit for 11 damage. And Adrian, do you have your shield equipped? You shouldn't if you do. Does a 19 hit Dell? No, but you're at 21. Noted, sir. Dell is hit for 11 damage. Thea, there's a sudden shaft of light down here, and a triangular lizard head pokes out from a hole that wasn't there before, looks up at you, giggles, snarls, and slings a stone up at you. Getting a 24 to hit. You can uncanny dodge that for half damage. Hit noted on Thea. Thea, are you having an issue with speaking right now? It's whack-a-mole! Except they're lizards.
No.
Sorry?
Just trying to be careful not to interrupt.
Oh, noted. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our tracker up. And I've already sorted everything, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that was all their readied actions. Varen is clinging to the wall, so he's not exactly able to, let's see, pull out any sort of ranged weaponry. Go ahead.
I'm a little confused, because I was under the impression that these areas were solid walls.
They sure look like walls,
So I'm not.
but it looks like they...
Well, I mean, like.
Yes, but you are made to think that way.
Well, I obviously get that they opened up hidden doors. What I'm not sure is, like.
Clever little buggers.
Yeah, because it almost doesn't seem like they'd have line of sight on some of us.
I think it's rather clever. I think this is hilarious.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to understand, like, if I want to try and, like, stab one, like, I'm trying to figure out where I move to or something.
Okay, so
Here, you take the sharp end and point it at them.
so if you really need a technical movement, this guy basically came out to here, took a shot up at you, and then moved back. Make sense?
Okay, that's what. Yes, that's what I was trying to understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you wouldn't mind clearing out those lines, I'd appreciate it. No, you gotta use the select tool. Don't delete your token. Alright, so Varen's up first. Varen can't really get a ranged weapon out with his current position and actually make a shot. So Varen is going to bowl up, basically press Del flat against the ladder, reach out with a clawed talon, and make a ripping attack, I guess you could call it.
That'd be a confined space then?
Basically, I can't end my turn in Del's space. That's a 22 to hit. There's a spray of blood and drool, and it looks like Varen rips the thing's tongue out through his throat. There's a gurgling scream as the creature falls back and the door slides shut in its collapsing wake.
There's a joke in that somewhere. I just don't know how to tell it.
I'm gonna have to move Del to the back here for just 1 second. There we go. And then Varen is going to move down because he cannot end his turn in another creature's space. Alright. Adrian, you're up next, sir. You are holding to the wall with one hand.
Yes.
And both feet.
And I'm going to throw a firebolt straight at that lizard.
I understand the visual representation shows that there's more space between you and he.
Okay, so is it more like a 5-space thing?
Yes, he is basically right next to you.
Scratch that. I'm going to pull out my dagger and I'm going to stab at him.
There you go. Let's see it.
That's the type of thing I was trying to figure out earlier.
Okay, yeah, I apologize for not speaking more clearly. It's hard making things work according to how it looks in my head.
Yeah.
They're effectively...
I was just trying to figure out like where we're next to it or where there's a 5-foot gap or not. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. Adrian, the attack whenever you're ready. A 15 to hit. For 8 damage as it hits. It is a glancing blow for half damage.
Alright, at least it was a glancing blow.
Indeed. I'm looking at the... Hold on, don't... Hold that thought. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong information. That was not a glancing blow. Give me 1 second. Oops. Hang on.
I was actually trying to re-grip my mouse and it clicked again.
Noted. Okay. Okay.
Now I can re-grip.
Okay. So, noted that the 15 for 6, that was not an intentional button click.
Thank you.
And I also apologize for misspeaking about 15 being a glancing blow. So your first attack is a miss. Give me your second attack, if you please.
I will give you the official second attack.
Excellent. I'm curious, what was the joke? Ooh, 22 to hit.
The joke was supposed to be in reference to a cat got your tongue, but it's like, no, wait, he's a dog.
22 to hit. Where do you kill this creature? Or where's this mortal blow land?
I stab him right in the top of the head near one of his eyes.
He shrieks in pain and drops. Give me a perception check real quick.
Perception.
Or actually, instead of a perception check, what is your passive perception?
15.
Okay, and I think you're still in light. So you see he was holding on to what looked like a form of a lever, and as he drops back, the door slams shut, appearing once again to be part of the wall. Anything else for you, sir?
Did I kill him or no?
Oh, you killed him.
Okay. There is not a whole lot I can do. I wish I could hit that other guy that's down there, but
yeah, unfortunately he has cover.
I can't do anything.
I'm pretty sure you can't even see him. Is that it for you then?
I guess that's it.
All right, Thea, your turn.
Alright, Thea's seeing these doors kind of close with the attacks. I want to actually, like, try to kind of, like, drop down a little bit and swing into this hole with the goblin.
Okay, so he is in your way and basically barring the passageway. So we're going to pull out the extra rule, or extra actions rules. Give me 1 second.
If it helps, I plan to come at him, with a dagger and basically jump on him with my dagger and stab him.
Are you trying to get past him into the passageway beyond, or are you just trying to attack him?
I'm trying to attack him with my dagger as I shove into him and shove my way into the hole.
That's a lot of things you're trying to do. Okay, let's first see the attack. There's no advantage, no sneak attack. A 16 to hit is a glancing blow. Let's see the damage. Oh, yeah. There it goes. That's right, you're having a connection issue, I forgot. There is a heck of a lag for your button presser. 8 damage is a fatal wound. So that's killing. Give me, let's see. You're dropping down. Based on what you're describing, you're just dropping down rather than climbing down, yes?
Kind of like a lunging jump into it, I guess. I'm not quite sure how it's working, but yeah, either that or the drop.
Okay, please give me a athletics check. Whoa, what's going on here? 26 is a good check. You are able to arrest your stop without falling the rest of the way down. That's probably a good thing. Wow, there's a heck of a lag on my end. Hang on. Come on. Alright, so let me think about this while my system is apparently lost in thought. So you've stabbed him in. Your other hand is occupied holding you up. I'm trying to think of how to make this work as you described. Using your bonus action, give me a straight strength check to try and pull him or push him. Okay. And I'm gonna roll. Let's see.
I'll get an advantage since he's dead.
It becomes dead weight at that point. I'm gonna roll a d20. If I roll higher than you, the body does not move and the door slams shut. Okay. If I roll lower than you, then you successfully pull his body or push his body, whichever you're trying to do, out of the way. Make sense?
I'm trying to push my way into the hole, but yes.
Noted. I'm not touching that one. Okay. So
Family friendly.
you push him back, and you feel his back slam against an obstruction. And you're able to see. I'm on the wrong screen.
I'm sorry, I thought I muted my mic. I couldn't help it.
You're able to see that the passageway beyond this door is an extremely narrow passageway. You succeeded on your strength check. As a result, you can attempt to squirm into this passageway before the door shuts. However, this is, mechanically speaking, half a size smaller than you. So you'll be so any movement you make will be at half speed. I believe any attack roll you make will be at disadvantage, and as well as any dexterity saving throws you make. Does that make sense to you?
The only thing I can think that would really make her suddenly second guess and stop what she's trying to do would be if she sees like a whole bunch of creatures or goblins behind them.
You don't see any creatures immediately, but you also can't see around the corners, so you don't know what's inside. Does that make sense?
And I'm going in.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check as the door starts to slide shut.
Just make sure you kill it.
Well, it is dead. I did mention that.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Very dead.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find where the rules are on restricted areas. Not restricted. Constricted areas? Is that a good way of putting it?
This is a constricted, restricted area.
Yeah, right.
Not allowed to...
It might not be in this section. The combat section. Ow, my back. Space. Page 191. Maybe it might not. Oh, here it is. Squeezing into a smaller space, page 192. Excuse me. You can squeeze through a space that is large enough for a creature one size smaller than it. Thus, a large creature can squeeze through a passage that's only 5 feet wide. While squeezing through a space, a creature must spend 1 extra foot for every foot it moves there. Has disadvantage on attack rolls, dex saving throws, and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage while it's in the smaller space. Does that make sense to you, Thea?
This might have been a bad idea, but curiosity got me.
Fair. And that's a good use of reliable talent. You are squeezed into the passageway and the door shuts behind you. There is, from this side, you do see there is a lever that can be pulled to open it. Excuse me. However, you do not see anything that indicated the door. Excuse me. Hang on a second. Pardon me. You do not see on any means of opening the door on the other side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. And all goes quiet.
Oops. That's an audible oops for everyone.
You can dimly hear Varen on the outside. Thea went inside the wall, I think.
If I wasn't holding on to the side of the wall, I would have slowly clapped for you, Thea.
Okay, something just popped up on my screen and I'm not sure why. Go away. Does Thea want to stay in? Away from keyboard, noted, sir. Thea, from your current position, there's no one in this hall except for you. Oh gosh. It continues upward a short ways, and you can see blood dripping down from this alcove up here. There's another alcove here that might be a passageway.
You said one on the left side or the right side for the middle path?
The right side.
Okay, so going towards where we were.
So we're looking at it. Everyone, hang on a second. I apologize, I'm back. My nose sprang a leak. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I have plugged the leak and good to go. So I did design these areas for visual representation. However, I did not render all of them clearly. So some of this is going to have to be theater of the mind, and you're going to have to rely on me to help move your token. Make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Adrian, And Thea, you can hear Varen somewhat muffled through the walls. Adrian, or Adrian and Del, what are you two doing?
Well, Dell's just kind of stopping and freezing.
Adrian?
I'm not quite so sure what to do. Last notification was AFK.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thea, what are you going to do?
If we have time, then Theo will just kind of take a quick look around to make sure there's no other obvious creatures.
Give me a
And then
perception
she's going
check.
to try and open the door behind her.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Wait, hold on.
And that is...
Okay, never mind.
That is... and by the way, you are in complete darkness. It looks like there were little
Yes.
candles set in alcoves that went out with all the movement rushing around them. That is a... Let's see. I think that's the use of your reliable... Yep, that's the use of your reliable talent right there. With a 16, it seems to have gone rather quiet.
Okay, so I'll try and open the door behind me.
Pulling on the lever, the door springs open.
Hey, look! I found a hole. A door. Passageway. I don't know. Something like that.
Well, that's good for you. It looks like a tight fit. Welcome back, sir. So you're aware Thea has determined that there doesn't seem to be anyone inside the side passage that she acrobatically twisted into past a dying creature. Thea, at your feet, the creature is a human.
So the tunnel basically doesn't go anywhere?
Ow. Well, she hasn't described anything to you yet. Thea, the creature at your feet is humanoid. It has 2 arms, 2 legs, body and head, a lizard-like tail. That's odd. 2 projected ears from the back rear of it, the top rear of its skull, and a long, narrow muzzle. Its skin is a mottled red and covered with various scrapes, dust, and bruises. Oh, and also there's a rather large dagger hole in it. That seems to have been made rather recently.
Yeah, it does.
I should have clarified earlier. I instinctively call these goblins, but I'm not so sure if Theo would recognize them as goblins or not.
They are most definitely not goblins.
And that was totally my mistake.
Indeed.
They're most definitely moles you whack over the head.
Combined with your earlier
Call
joke,
them gremlins.
I will not give you inspiration because you already have it, sir. You got to use
That's
your
okay.
inspiration point.
I don't mind.
Can I find something to, like maybe a tool or a weapon off the, well,
The creature?
the floor, the new floor mat?
Don't you have enough weapons?
Oh, no. What I want to do is I want to find like a dagger, a tool, or something or other that I could use to wedge this little door open.
It does have its short sword. Comparatively speaking, it's a short sword to this creature. To you, it's a dagger.
Why don't I just use my crowbar?
I was just about, well, because presumably we want something we don't care about losing.
So you're going to jam the door open?
But yes, I would like to wedge it open.
Yes, that's it. That's an easy enough task. It slips a little on the stone, and then since the blade does get wider closer to the hilt, well, it kind of wedges itself in.
Okay.
Are you coming out, or are we coming in? I don't think we're all going to fit.
Can I just wiggle around and like kind of see if there's any other passageway that seems to go anywhere or not?
There's the passageway up that leads to 2 other passageways, and that's it.
Oh, so it basically just connects to the shaft that we were in and nowhere else.
As far as you can tell, yes. Varen is going to slowly climb down. So you come back down, Thea, and Varen is clinging to the wall, looking in. You're both at eye level with each other. Haunting red-yellow eyes glaring at you. What'd you find?
Floor mat.
Cool, so did I. Mine made a bit of a mess, and there's blood running down the wall behind Varen. Thea says she found a floor mat.
That's great. I lost mine.
Me too.
If there's... Let's see.
Please tell me there is a safe way down.
I was just trying to think of, I want to, I guess I'll probably use my own rope. I don't know if there's anything better to use. And... Do I have any climbing spikes?
I don't think you do. I think you have pitons.
Pitons or pitons?
I think it's pronounced pitons.
Those weird thingamajigs.
Actually, I don't think you do have pitons.
I don't believe I do either.
So Varen will pull out one of his own and toss it to you.
Okay. Well, I want to kind of... I guess I'll climb back up to the end of the ladder. And actually, is this a ladder that's just carved into the stone, or could I just tie a rope off
It's a groove carved into the stone wall.
Okay. Then I'll have to hammer in the piton and try and secure a rope.
Okay. So Thea, minus a rope from your inventory, and there's now a rope down that easily reaches the floor below. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to need it.
Lame duck up there is going to need it.
Quack. Quack.
All right, Varen.
Yep.
Who's going first, you or me?
You can if you want, or I'll just grab and slide. So you can go down.
I'll go ahead and
go ahead.
Squeeze past him, I guess.
Sure. And then who's coming next?
This drops. This drops like out of the ceiling,
down the
right?
creepy dark tunnel first.
Okay, sorry. Hold on. Adrian, what was that?
I said, okay, now who's going to be heading down the creepy dark tunnel first?
Thea. Yes, there is a 5-foot drop between the mouth of the shaft and the floor.
All right. I'll try and quietly climb down and take a look.
Excellent. All right. Adrian, can you move yourself and Dell down? Since you've got your those tokens right next to each other.
Why, certainly.
Cool. Go ahead and place yourselves down on the same floor with Thea and Varen while I open up the description of what we see. That's not the description of what we see. The tunnel here is roughly 15 feet wide and only 5 feet tall. It is also completely dark except for the mouth of the shaft, unless you visually see any torches or candles. So basically right now we are relying on dark vision, which, except for Dell, only goes out 60 feet for everyone else. And everything is in shades of gray. The air here is close and warm and almost like a sweaty, humid scent. With a distinct smell of lizard and fetid meat. The walls, floor, and ceiling are solid rock, clearly hewn by tools, leaving a rough, chiseled look. And as Thea sets her feet down, Varen's about, just above her, Adrian and Del just above him. Thea, you drop to the ground, and as your feet hit the floor, you feel the floor settle in a few inches, and a clack, and a crack, and the sudden whirring of ropes through gears and pulleys. sorry. Looking
No,
for.
don't tell me. Are we going to be running?
And you also hear a clack, 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 getting rather faster.
Is it coming closer?
You're not entirely sure where it's coming from beyond somewhere inside the walls, and there's definitely a lot of gears whirring. Sounds like something is about to be released. What do you want to do?
I'd say we better to start getting moving.
All right. Which way?
Well, there's only one way to go. Unless we want to go back up.
Adrian, are you dashing?
Yeah, that was me dashing.
Yeah, alright, so
Hobbling.
you fall prone where you are. Thea, how far have you moved?
35 feet.
Okay. Varen as well, and also move Del.
Dell's gonna... Oh.
Huh?
Who moved him back?
Oh, I thought you said move Del. I'm sorry.
Oh, Del is returning to Thea's control.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Oh,
I'm
did you
I'm
want
still
to...
able to control Del.
Yes, everyone can control Del. Everyone can, I believe, see his character sheet. Thea's just the one who's actually controlling him as a character.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I was like, Del is gonna try to catch Adrian before he falls.
Del, give me a... Adrian, you see his hands coming to grab you. Are you going to willingly let him effectively grapple you?
Effectively grapple?
Yeah, he's trying to catch you as you're falling.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, Del, give me an athletics check to see if you can physically keep him from falling flat. 13. Adrian, roll me 1d20.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Roll me 1d20. If you roll lower than Del, he's gonna catch you. If not, your weight's gonna pull him down with
Better
you.
roll a 7 or something.
Well, hey, you rolled even.
Hey!
So, Adrian, re-roll that d20.
Re-roll.
And the gears are spinning clack, 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 all through the walls about us. All right, you do not pull Del flat. You maintain your stance.
Okay.
And I assume we're still running.
I pull my shield out, throw it underneath, and I shield surf. No, I don't know.
That would be something. So Varen's moving forward another 35 feet. Same for Thea. Adrian, are you dashing?
So for the moment...
So, go ahead.
Yes,
I
dash.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry.
Thea, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, for the moment, Del's gonna try to stay with Adrian and help him walk so he can move faster without falling over. And I was gonna suggest, at least just for the sake of movement for the time being, if Adrian wants to control where Del goes and keep them together.
Noted. So, Adrian, did you get all that?
Yes.
Okay. Thea's controlling Del's actions and decisions. For the moment, just to make it easier, you're controlling both tokens. So, Adrian, you are effectively grappled.
Okay.
So your movement speed is currently 0. Del can dash for a total of 30 feet.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Because he's pulling he's pulling a whole body in full armor.
Well, there's my.
I didn't realize I was going to be carrying him. I was just trying to help him so he doesn't fall over, basically.
I understand, but I'm treating this as effectively a grapple.
Okay.
Adrian, what did you say?
I said, all right, well, I now have officially moved for 30 feet.
Excellent. And there's a sudden sharp twang of a rope separating, and a series of stone trapdoors in the ceiling above us spring open. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone. And I will show you what's coming.
I sure hope water just falls on me.
Why would it be that?
Oh, you're thinking it's like, what, goblin pee or something?
Unknown at the moment. Where am I going? There it is. Thea, that 21 dexterity saving throw, was that Thea's roll or Dell's roll?
First one is Thea, second one is Dell. I did click on the characters individually to do each.
Okay. That really doesn't matter. Alright, so...
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, the grappled condition does not impose any disadvantage on saving throws. Adrian, does your hobbled foot cause you disadvantage?
Does my hobbled foot?
Your crushed foot, your bad foot, the one that's not working?
Yeah, it should.
Does it cause you disadvantage on dex
Want
saves?
it to.
Stubborn. I don't remember.
Let's check. Lost foot. You have disadvantage on dexterity checks made to balance. Okay, so no, not on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
So Adrian gets 20, Dell gets 16, Thea gets 21. What does Varen get? Oh, let's scroll up.
No.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Let's find out what the dog does.
Hey. Well, Varen gets a 28.
Hey!
There's your 2 for you.
Good boy. Good boy.
And just for that, I'll tell you what comes out. A huge splash of acid comes sizzling and crashing down on the group. Let's see. And I will roll the damage, and then I'll let you all know who succeeded and who didn't. Here's the damage.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of dice.
So, Adrian, you succeeded. You take half damage.
Okay.
So for you, that 104 becomes
52?
52. Dell did not succeed.
Oh no.
He is rendered unconscious and prone, and I need another. I need a dexterity check at disadvantage for Adrian to hold himself up, as Dell is now basically dragging him down.
Dexterity saving throw or just
Dexterity dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Okay. And that dexterity check needs to be made at disadvantage.
Correct. You're basically trying to pull yourself back up and catch your balance. With disadvantage, 18, you succeed. Well done, sir.
Cool.
Thea, with a 21, and Varen with a 28, we both succeed, and with evasion, take no damage. Dell's at 0. Dell should be at. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm fixing hit points.
Thank you. As the acid comes raining and sizzling down.
Ouch.
What was he at before? Do you remember?
51, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Wrong button. This button. Okay, he is not immediately killed. Then at the very end of this trapdoor above us, one more trapdoor flips down with a sharp crack. Okay, I've got to stop opening that one. Go away. There are words written, etched into the stone, now revealed as it's hanging open, and it reads in Goblin. Adrian and Varen can read this. Thea, you cannot. Adrian, the words read: Bath time. He.
Well, I have another way of translating, but I'm actually holding Dell at the moment.
Do you want to save his life? If not, I'm going to start asking for death saving throws.
I do want to save his life.
All right. You know that he has some healing items on his person. What do you want to give him?
Yeah, I just don't remember exactly what healing items there are.
Talon Sap and Mudworm Roots. Talon Sap will give 4d4 plus 4.
All right, let's do the Talon Sap.
All right. I will take one Talon Sap away. Roll the 4d4 plus 4. Thea, you and Varen, we look up, we see this acid come raining down, and we manage to twist, jump, and slide into a stop right underneath one of the trapdoors that's bounced back up, and we find shelter from the acid that comes raining. Excuse me. And then we look back and we see Dell's unconscious. Okay, Dell regains 10 hit points and is alive again.
Yay.
Dell, are you alright?
No.
About what you said, Adrian. Yeah. Clever little buggers. This stuff stinks.
Yeah, it does.
And then you see Varen's eyes go wide. Behind you, as you hear the grinding of stone on stone again.
Oh no, what's gonna happen now?
I need to check range. Oh yeah, Adrian's definitely within range. You hear another one of these voices yelling in Goblin. They killed Frogfoot! I gotta stop! And the whir of a slingstone coming through the air. Adrian, I get a 22 to hit you.
Oh, shield.
Alright. In that case, we'll pull the initiative tracker back up. You can use your reaction. Let's cycle through
And
to the next
one
round.
spell slot gone.
Excellent. Wait, don't you have your shield on? Didn't you say you have your...
No.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
That's why I said shield for the spell slot shield.
Right. Okay, I accidentally just went right past Dell's turn. My bad. So Dell, it is Dell's turn to act. What does Dell want to do?
I am not Dell.
You are not Dell. Thea, what does Dell want to do?
I'm
pretty sure he wants to heal him, but that's just enough.
Sorry. I didn't realize it was Dell's turn. Wait.
You're clearly thinking.
Dodge, I guess?
He can dodge as an action.
Because...
He can also use some healing spells or his Staff of Healing. He can equip his shield and let go of Adrian. He's got a couple of things he can do with his action.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll grab the shield.
Equipping it?
Yeah,
Okay.
equipping it.
Come on. Alright, so that means Dell can no longer hold on to Adrian and keep him balanced. Make sense?
Whoa.
Okay, there.
It's okay.
Getting the acid off the screen to clear up the view.
At first I thought it was a gelatinous cube.
Does Dell want to do anything else with his turn? He has his bonus action and movement left. Thea?
Just a second.
Okay. You're thinking. Got it. Adrian, you've got your shield running, noted. There we go.
I think I'll bonus action cast Healing Word on myself.
Probably a good idea.
Second level.
Okay, so he gets 10 hit points back, and then he still has his movement. And I apologize for almost missing your turn.
I'm just gonna go here for the moment.
He has more movement speed. Are you sure that's as far as he wants to go?
I don't really want to run ahead of everyone else.
Duly noted. The little lizard figure that just pops his head out of the stone wall, kicks at the wall next to him. Ship the leg! Get the meat! And he's going to take another shot, this time at Varen. And I'm going to double check the range. Yep, Varen's within range. He does not have good line of sight on Del or Thea. Adrian, you are effectively providing half cover to both Del and Thea.
You're welcome.
And here comes the Sling Stone at Varen. A 14. It goes toing, 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 toing. But we're not sure where because we didn't see it. Alright. And at his command,
Oh, hey, there's another one.
go up. There we go. 2 more Sling Stones. 1 for you, Adrian, and no good on Del. Thea, you have half cover coming from the shot coming for you. So first shot to Adrian, who still does have his sling shield. Or sling shield? His shield spell going. Goodness.
Shield spell, which also is a level 26.
Okay, well, that's a 20 to hit, which doesn't hit. Thea, you have half cover from this next shot. Okay?
I don't exactly know how it translates, but yes.
Well, let's take a look then.
I presume it just means disadvantage on the attack, but I don't really know.
It does not. Half cover means you get a +2 bonus to your armor class. So against this shot, you have a 22 armor class.
Okay.
You watch the stone
Yeah,
go
either way, that's...
right past you.
I was thinking it kind of bounced off of Adrian's armor on its way to me, but yeah.
With a sharp ting. Okay.
That, I do believe, is called a ricochet.
Indeed. So those are their turns. Adrian, you hear one of them yell, "I get a leg!"
Yeah, does that mean they're going for me? My floppy
unknown.
foot?
Top of the round, Varen's turn. I'm getting tired of these guys. Varen's going to step to here, making sure they're now well within range, and pull out his sling.
Sling away, my friend.
Varen just kind of mutters, "Go away." I'm attacking the first guy that came out. Sling Stone down. Well, that's a 30 to hit, and a gagging sound comes as the Sling Stone goes through the guy's throat,
Overkill.
and he drops, and the door shuts behind him, or in front of him, rather. Alright, and Varen's going to use his extra attack on the farthest back one. You go away too. So that's a 16 to hit, which is a glancing blow for 4 damage. And Thea, he's rolling 1d20 minus 1. That guy takes massive damage and dies. Adrian, you notice that where its body falls exactly where Thea initially landed coming into this tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
The floor, which you also felt shift when you landed on it, does not budge at all. Almost as though these creatures are too light to trigger it. Varen, having taken those shots, just kind of snorts, useless little nothings, and walks away, twirling his sling with boredom. Adrian, it is your turn, sir.
I've actually been wanting to do this to these little guys for a while.
Noted and read.
Firebolt.
Oh dear. Let's see it.
Okay. Firebolt.
So that's a 19 to hit, and there's no blood because the firebolt seared the flesh closed around it. As this guy is dealt twice the hit points he had. Wow!
So Del, do you remember that pile of ash that's written on the wall? That's what that looks like.
Thea, Adrian, you have your bonus action and your movement remaining.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna bonus action second wind so I can get a little bit of health back.
Probably a good idea. Oh, before you do that, I need to check your second wind.
Oh,
it is correct.
Yeah, I just picked it off.
It is correct. You're good to go.
Okay. Do second wind. There we go.
You get back 20 hit points.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I'll take it. 91. That's good.
And your movement, sir.
Oh. Let's see. Where am I going to hop to? Well, let's see. Hop, and what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go.
Okay. Thea, you're about to turn away. What is your passive perception? 16?
I believe so.
There's a grinding of stone above
Yes.
you. Back in that huge pitted recess where the acid was stored, there's something detaching from the ceiling above and dropping down, and it's right above Del. What would you like to do, Thea?
Do I have any, like, is it a creature? Is it an object?
Do you want
or
to
do I know?
Do you want to spend your action to search it? But basically,
No,
okay.
I'll just...
This is something you're catching out of the corner of your eye, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to grab Del and move over here.
So, okay, you're gonna try and grab him. Del Del sees you coming. I assume Del's going to willingly let you grab him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do grab him. You pull him to over there with your action. Do you want a bonus action?
Bonus action hide?
You can try to. I mean, this area is completely dark. So that's good use of your reliable talent. You feel fairly certain that you're hidden.
Just marking the square that we left.
Okay, thank you. A moment later, there is the sound of something heavy and wet slamming onto the stone floor where Del was standing a moment ago. It looks like a massive pile of muddy clay that then starts to rise onto two long legs, sprouting arms and a head as it turns and looks down at Thea and Del.
I get the leg.
To note,
come on. I thought that was a good one.
Sorry, I had to slow down on my end. I was trying to fix it. Now you want a leg. To note, this thing. Well, yes, it is a good one, but you already have an inspiration point. You haven't used it yet.
I know, but still.
This thing is roughly about 10 feet tall, so it is hunched low in this passageway.
I was gonna say the height of everything is 5 feet.
Uh-huh. It's basically squeezing through an area that's otherwise too small for it. Oops, and I went right past it. Alright.
Getting a little cramped there, aren't you, buddy?
It is going to... actually, first, I'm going to make sure that I understand this rule about squeezing into smaller space. What did I say it was on? 192? 182. Too far.
I believe it's 192. Squeezing into smaller space.
So it has disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws. So it is going to play Aiken. Alright. Let's see. It sees Dell, and it sees Adrian and Varen. Wait, did it just do a character sheet there? Yes. It's going to turn away from Dell and start towards Adrian and Varen. It has not seen you, Thea. Do you have a melee weapon in hand?
Yes.
Alright. That means you do get an attack of opportunity if you so wish to use your reaction.
No.
Okay. So you're not going to attack it and reveal your position. Noted. So in the ordinary passageway, yes, it is going to be restrained in its movement. However, it's still basically standing in the huge gap made by the still dropped open trapdoors. Alright, Adrian. Here's an attack for you, sir.
Oh.
In 1 second, because I have to mark that as disadvantage. And the character sheet suddenly slowed down. Of course it did. Alright. Eventually, it'll work. And then it's going to make an attack at Varen. I get a 21 to hit Adrian.
Oh.
And fortunately
That's
not.
gonna hit me. Oh.
Unless you want to cast shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll cast shield.
Okay. So you do not take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, I don't want to.
And then its fist hits Varen full in the face, and Varen spurts out blood as he takes 21 points of damage. Oh! Ow! Not good. That was with disadvantage, but hey, you know what? That did take away a crit. I'll take that. Alright. Del.
I have got to equip my shield.
You forgot to equip your shield. Yes, you did. Del, what do you want to do?
Just a second.
With the size of this creature, Del can easily see both Adrian and Varen.
Dell's going to use his interaction to pull out his bone staff of paralysis.
I love how you asked that question.
As he attempts to cast his bone staff of paralysis on the thing.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
So, Constitution saving throw.
It
And
has to be higher than a 15, I think.
15 or higher. And it gets advantage.
Why'd you get advantage?
I get a 22.
That sucks.
So, spend one
Why
charge.
does it get advantage? It doesn't change anything, I'm just curious. Or
Uh,
do I get...
on Del can give me an Arcana check as he tries to recall information in the panic of battle. A flash of insight occurs to Del, probably as a benefit of his own personal magical studies. This thing is a creature of magic. It might be resistant to any sort of magical effects. And Del can share that knowledge with his companions if he so wishes.
I was gonna say, yeah, which is something he would probably say out loud as he realizes in utter despair that his staff failed.
And he still has his bonus action and movement.
I'm going to bonus action cast. Just a second, I just want to make sure there's a bonus action. Yes, bonus action cast.
Healing word.
Yes, at. Ooh. I'll say second level. On Adrian.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Something not there we go.
Okay, Adrian, you get back 11 hit points.
Cool.
Does Del want to move anywhere?
Yeah, he's running.
Back the way he just came. Noted. Okay. Let's get down to the business. Eventually I'll get there. Okay, here we go. Top of the round, Varen's turn. Varen's going to work his jaw. Ow. Having been warned that this creature is of magic, and like that wasn't slightly obvious, Varen is going to pull out his Darkling Dagger and attack with advantage twice. Darkling Dagger, go! 29 will hit for 8. And there's 8 damage. Uh-oh. Second attack will get Colossus Slayer if it hits. Still with advantage, good. And Darkling Dagger, go! 27 is definitely hit, and I rolled max damage on my Colossus Slayer. Yes! And almost max damage on my dagger. So that's another 16 points of damage. Watch that health bar. And then Varen's going to use the bonus action to hide in the darkness, because ow, 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 ow. Whew, getting a 21. Varen is, Adrian, to your eyes, Varen just rips his dagger through the leg of this thing, ducks, and seems to vanish in the darkness.
Good one. Wish I could do that.
And speaking of, it's your turn, sir.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Stop.
And don't forget to turn off your shield spell.
Say what?
Don't forget to turn off your shield spell.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna forget about that. My mouse ended up doing something funky, and I'm like, no, stop doing that.
Is funkiness allowed? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, well, technology, that's what you get. So, oh man, I'm still bouncing ideas and stuff off my head, and I had no idea what I was going to do to this guy. But then I realized, well, let's see. He's clay. He's mud. If this is at all possible, I will totally use it, but Scorching Ray, if I use any kind of heat on him, it should weaken him and it should hurt him.
Potentially.
But I almost think it would be better if I probably pull out my Sanguine nonetheless and activate it.
I will point out that if you try to use any sort of ranged attack here, it would be at disadvantage. So it would be, and so the attack rolls would be at normal because all attacks against him currently have advantage.
Okay.
Your choice. Activate Sanguine nonetheless for 10 minutes, or cast a spell.
Well, I still have my silver short sword.
You do indeed.
You know what? I'm just gonna pull out my silver short sword and go right at him.
All right. Give me the attack.
So, do I attack him at normal?
With advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Yes. Yeah.
Just on this one.
No, he's in a restrained space, so all attacks against him have advantage. If you're standing next to him and you make ranged attacks, then the disadvantage canceling each other out.
I'm sorry, I misheard you.
No worries.
So,
give me one attack.
First attack.
That is a solid hit right in the gash that Baron planted already, and does nothing.
Does nothing?
Does nothing.
No.
And
I don't know if I like that.
There's a squishing noise as it turns to look down at you.
Oh, man. So it's gonna be like that, huh?
You have 2 more attacks. Your bonus action. 28 to hit. Slamming and slashing against his still undamaged knee. No damage inflicted.
I feel like I have to use some type of magic on him.
What do you want to do?
Well,
You already used your interaction and your action.
yeah.
You still have bonus action, action surge, movement. What do you want to do?
Actually, no, I do not have action surge. I used it on my last battle.
We had a short rest.
We did?
Yeah, should have recharged.
Oh. Oh. Well, my bad.
I just reset it for you.
Okay. Golly. So what do I do? What do I do? My silver short sword's not doing any effect on him.
Indeed,
But
it is not.
I have also hit him to the point where if I want to get some distance away from him,
You would trigger no attack
he
of
will not
opportunity
attack me. Yeah.
because
So,
of mobile.
yeah. Oh gosh, what do I do? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna now move quite a few spaces away from him. And no, if I try pulling out like my bow or an arrow or anything like that, it's gonna be an interaction. And I've already used my interaction.
If you want to pull out any other weapon, it would require the use of action surge.
Right. So, that's sad. This guy's not hurt, and I don't know what else to do.
Excuse you, he is hurt. I hurt him, but I don't say that because I'm hidden.
You are hidden.
You have no idea where Baron went.
No, I have no idea. So I'm just going to move back. So I'm like a good 15 feet from him. I'm going to use my action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to use Scorching Rays on him.
Ooh. You're using action surge to do so. Yes, that works. I had to think that through.
So let me go and spend a spell slot for action surge, or I mean for Scorching Ray.
Indeed. And all 3 of them have advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, I clicked away my window. Get back here. Okay. All right. Where am I at? Yes, I'm on advantage. Here goes the first attack with Scorching Ray.
That is a 27 to hit for 10 fire damage. That definitely hit him.
Okay.
And you see a chunk of acid go flying. or chunk of acid. Excuse me, chunk of clay.
I was going to say, wow, that's quite some clay there. Fire and clay turns into acid. Got it. Yeah, that's science.
All right, you have 2 more shots. 26 is another solid hit for 5.
Come on, not 5. I wanted more like a 7 or 8. Please don't be a 2.
A 15
Okay, a 6
is another solid hit for 6 damage.
Ooh, nice. So 15 is not a glancing blow. That is good to know.
Indeed. You do have 5 feet of movement left, sir.
I just want to move away from that guy as far as possible.
You feel the stone floor has shifted a little bit, and you glance down. You're at the edge of a downslope.
Oh, I shouldn't want to tumble.
It's a slope, not a drop.
I think this is where the rolling stones are.
Womp womp. Thea, it is your turn.
Well, seeing Adrian's sword go into him twice and do nothing.
I feel as if it's going to be an elemental and some type of strong magic. With suspicious minds.
I'm not sure I can do anything, honestly. I'll interaction, store my dagger.
You can bonus action pull out another weapon.
Yeah, I'll bonus action pull out my.
Hit him with a rock. Watch it go deep into his chest and let it sink in.
What does Thea want to do? She's thinking.
I don't feel good about this, but I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Wait, do you have a bad feeling about this one?
I do. Very bad feeling about this one. Would I have advantage? Even though I'm hidden, would I have advantage on the attack?
You have advantage on the attack because of hidden and because he's in a restrained area. So sneak attack if you hit. Okay, so 21.
16 would hit.
Let's check.
That comes out to a 16.
Yes, it does. That is a hit. Give me attack damage, sharpshooter, and sneak attack.
So an acid arrow is going to sink into him and do.
That is 48. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, 48. Sorry, I got okay. Typed in the wrong number. So your arrow definitely hits right in the middle of its back.
And heals it?
And you watch as damage inflicted goes away.
Yeah, that turned out worse than I thought.
Your position is now revealed, Thea. And this thing is now at full health.
Whose side are you on anyway?
And you used your bonus action to pull out your longbow. What else would you like to do?
I'll run.
These are like, bye!
Yep, nothing else I can do there.
I'm dying. Ooh, ow. Okay then. Oh, look whose turn it is.
You know, at one point I thought maybe I should use Mel's acid arrow, and then I thought, nah, I'm just gonna use fire. Fire seems like the best way to go.
Oh man. Okay. So it is now moving at half speed because of the restricted passageway for it. So. It turns and looks towards you, Adrian.
Oh, goody.
Feet slamming on the stone passage as it dashes towards you.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and go after the guy who's handicapped.
A note I said did dashes, yes?
Yes, I know, but
that's as far
going after the guy who has a 1 foot.
That's as far as it got.
And that was his mistake.
Alright. Let's see. Now to Dell. What does Dell want to do?
Really not sure what to do with this at all, so... You know what I'll do? Actually, hold on.
Holding on.
Find something with fire and throw it at him.
Wow, the people upstairs are very loud.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay,
Oops, that's not what I want to do.
You can. I will point out, in this circumstance, you would effectively be giving advantage against that whoever gets, fails their saving throw. Wait, what did I say? Anyone who fails their saving throw against this spell will be outlined in the light of the fairy fire, granting advantage and destroying any benefit of invisibility. Anyone who is covered in the lights gets targeted with advantage, which is already the case. So you can cast Fairy Fire. It's a question about whether or not it's useful or not.
Oh, yeah, we already have advantage on it, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Alright, great. I got another idea.
Okay.
Staff of Paralysis.
You're gonna try and banish him? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. You got a better idea?
He is within range. Let's succeed on Charisma
Don't
saving
banish
throw.
me along with him.
Okay. And it gets advantage. It's a Charisma saving throw. And the spell save DC is 16. Here we go. It gets a 6.
Oh no.
Dell, you are now concentrating. The spell will only last for 1 minute. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm looking at I always get a little confused and try to count how to count this. Are we on round 3 or are we on round 2?
We are on round 3.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
round 13. And I'm just, to make it simple, start of the round, the spell ends, unless Dell loses concentration. Make sense?
Start of round 13, the spell ends?
Yes.
Yes.
start of the round. Unless something happens to cause Del to lose concentration.
Okay.
Okay? Alright, so Del, you are now concentrating on banishment, and you still have your movement. You used your action to cast a spell, so you cannot use a bonus action to cast a leveled spell. You can use it to cast a cantrip if you have one that takes a bonus action.
Well, I'm actually going to suggest, like, we took a couple of hard hits. It might be better to just back out of here for the moment. What do you think, Adrian? Until we come up with a better plan?
So we head back up to the top where the mules and the spider is?
We need the diamonds.
Well, let's go down and get some diamonds.
And I realize saying that Varen has basically revealed his position. It is not Thea's turn.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were still on initiative.
We are still in initiative. Del still has his movement. He has proposed the idea of going back up, but until Adrian's turn, and I realize I also spoke out of turn. So Del has proposed going back up. He still has his movement. Until Adrian's turn, or Varen's turn, we don't get an answer. Make sense?
Ah,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Del, what do you want to do with your movement?
For the moment, nothing. I just want to kind of see what we're doing, but...
Okay, so you're going to stay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, so noted. That is the end of Del's turn. You're maintaining concentration. Okay. I need to look something up. Excuse me 1 second. Okay.
We could either back out or we could try to run forward and hope we don't run into more trouble or have to come back this way. But so far we seem to be pretty limited on our abilities to do anything to hurt that creature.
Alright, top of the round. There we go. Varen is going to... Where is he? There he is. Stand up out of the shadows over here behind you, Adrian, about halfway down that slope. Spin around, snarling, "There's something there!" and making a blind stab into the darkness. Ow. He cannot see what he's attacking. Sorry, give me 1 second. So, note, Varen cannot see what he's attacking, but he is attacking with his dagger. Getting a 17 to hit. Adrian, from where you're standing, there's a curious moment. Varen rips out of the shadows, makes a stab attack with his dagger against what basically looks like dark air.
Right.
That suddenly ripples liquidly.
I wonder if it's that smudge that Del saw on the cave wall.
The ripple extends out to the edges of what looks like a cube shape.
It's like my dreams came true and my nightmares as well.
Varen is going to snarl. Now that he sees what he's attacking, he does get advantage because it is within a restrained area, a 5-foot tall passage. So Darkling Dagger and Colossus Slayer if I hit. Darkling Dagger, and then I'm going to use my interaction and pull out my short sword. and make an attack with that as well. As Baron just goes into a barrage of stabbing attacks. And I have to modify the damage real quick. Excuse me 1 second. Because I'm using my offhand to make this attack. And my bonus action. Which means I don't get to hide. So the 18 is definitely going to hit for a total of 10. Pardon me. And then the short sword stabs in again for another 1 point. Woohoo! And Varen, knowing from past experience that getting caught inside of one of these things is a very bad experience. So I'm going to take an attack of opportunity and run back up the slope in a snap of a cloak. Like, nope! And it lunges forth with an extension of its acidic self, getting an 18 to its attack and just barely missing. Adrian, what would you like to do?
The gelatinous cube!
There was a yell of jelly earlier, just saying.
And of course, I'm just sitting there going, I am so enthralled. I've always wanted to see one of these things. Then realize too at the same time, I need to kill it. Oh no, I don't want to kill it. I want to look at it and watch it.
And be swallowed whole by it.
Huh. I've heard stories, many stories. I've heard theories about these things. Oh, firebolt.
Oh gosh. All right, take a
let's
shot.
see what happens with a firebolt.
Oh, my head hurts.
I'm actually gonna use my inspiration point and attack at advantage.
You have advantage on the attack anyways without the inspiration point.
Oh, well, son of a gun.
Is it to be in this space as well?
It is a 10-foot cube.
I thought we were in a 15-foot corridor.
Oh, that's right.
And
They are about that high.
It's 15 feet wide, 5 foot tall.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a really squished.
It is squished.
Well, where was I? Oh yeah, firebolt.
Burn him. A 14 to hit is a hit for 18 fire damage.
Yeah, 18 fire damage.
There's a swoosh as boiling acid spills onto the stone floor. That was your action, Adrian. Anything else for you, sir?
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh,
hop.
you're going towards it? You want to go meet it? Oh, you're going away from it. Okay.
I'm going away from it. That's my fear creeping into my head and saying, "Get the heck out of here, you little hop skipper!"
Thea, it is your turn. You are not hidden, and you still have an advantage on attack against this thing because it's so big.
Wrong button. There we go. I'm gonna take a step. I believe that gives me a sight basically right down between
Well, you are a sharpshooter.
Adrian and Baron.
You are a sharpshooter, so you
Yeah,
get to
but-
ignore the cover. And yes,
I'm gonna shoot a regular arrow with that one.
with advantage. So that is a 12 and 12. Okay then. That is a hit. Give me damage. So
39.
10 from sharpshooter,
Hopefully.
23 from sneak attack, and 6 regular piercing damage from your arrow for 39 points of damage. Watch that health bar. And this time it does not go up.
Oh look, it's still holding onto the arrow. Look at it. It's actually dissolving the arrow.
It bubbles and hisses.
Oh.
Hey, I wanted that.
The theories are true. I gotta write this down.
Later! Alright, Thea, anything else for you?
I'm just gonna bonus action hide and take a few steps over here, I guess.
There's a clicking, clacking sound as the floor underneath your feet dips down an inch or two. And you hear the clack of something being released. And that's it for your turn. Give me the stealth check, because that should have been rolled before you moved.
Oh, that's my mistake.
How far what distance did you move? You moved. Okay, you actually have advantage on the stealth check because you have I think it's called Supreme Sneak. If you move less than half of your total movement speed on your turn, you get advantage on your stealth check.
Okay.
What a lovely snip. All right, Dell's turn.
Right.
Supreme Sneak. There it is. Dell is concentrating on keeping that big clay thing away. What else does he want to do?
Dell is going to try to hide and cautiously walk back this way, trying to really check and test the
Are
path
you
that he's walking on.
moving before he hides or after he hides? And he can indeed try to hide because the area is darkness. Oh wow, nat 20 stealth. Yes, he is very hidden. And did he want to use the bonus
he's gonna
action?
basically do what?
I don't know, I'm just asking. I'm allowed questions, Eve.
Yeah, just aside from a healing spell that he'd actually prefer to save and wait, I don't think he has anything to do with this bonus action.
Okay, so he rolled a stealth check, and where does he want to move?
I want to very cautiously and carefully kind of checking each step I take, move back towards the entrance.
I mean, he can look, but that doesn't. But he already used his action to hide, so he won't be able to really search. That does require an action in combat. All right, so that is Dell's turn, and we go now to the slowly oozing, leaking cube, and yeah, Thea, that arrow has dissolved.
Oh, somebody get that bat.
If I were able to keep him, I'd call him Bob.
All right, and it's oozing its way up slope, using its action to dash. So there you go.
Wait, maybe I can try to communicate with them. We are here to crush you.
Top of the round, Varen. Varen is going to switch hands with his weapon. So he gets a dexterity modifier to his short sword damage, and not to his Darkwing dagger. And then he's going to snarl at you, Adrian. Crush or rip apart.
Unless you want me to use Firebolt on him.
And in passing, Varen is going to make a stab with his short sword. Colossus Slayer if he hits, and advantage on the attack. Short sword. $27 to hit for 8 damage. And the cube explodes, shattered into a puddle of unanimated acid. Varen tenses where he stands, both blades out, looks around. He does not get to search, but he's just looking around. There's 2 doors ahead, one to the left, one to the right. Stay here, retreat, or move on.
Well, knowing that we're still alive, I think we should just move on.
Okay, I'm gonna real quick. There we go. Varen is going to slowly sheath both swords. Thea, Del. And he considers his next words carefully. How about you two stay in the back?
I'll cautiously try to check as we go. Walk back this way.
As you step off the stone that you were standing on, Thea, you can hear it shift slightly back up. It seems that you just stepped on an already released trap.
Huh.
Okay.
But
Sorry?
Del is going to point out that unless we're going to find a separate exit that we don't yet know about and will leave us away from our animals, we're going to have to come back this way, at which point that big mud monster thing will probably be back. And I'm a little concerned about what we have to attack it with or not.
My dagger worked just fine.
You want to take it on alone?
It's a magic dagger. If we use magic weapons, I'm sure it'll work.
Yeah, well, while you guys are discussing that, I'm actually going to pull out my shield just in case.
That's even a sensible decision. So, Varen is already down this slope a little bit. Pardon me. And he's gonna move on over, moving slowly. So, Varen has descended at the 15-foot down slope. As mentioned, there's a door to the left and a door to the right. There we go. And past it, the stone ground slopes back up, but only for 10 feet. Oh, did I?
Sounds like an unsafe place to wait.
Okay, I did. I did adjust my the fact that we're no longer in the desert. Okay. Adrian, which door?
There we go. Another 20 feet. Oh, not sure. Where did the gelatinous cube come from?
Varen's going to lean down and he's going to sniff, since his eyes don't work nearly so good as Del's. So he gets, ow. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yes, because he has keen hearing and smell. Advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell. Perception check. I'm gonna have this be a survival check because he's basically trying to track by scent. Came from up that slope.
Okay. To the left.
Do we want to have someone stand at the other door? In case there's someone inside?
Yeah. I'll go over to that side.
Alright, who do you want to go to the other door?
You.
Okay. And Thea and Del, where are you two standing?
Thea's just gonna check with Adrian and say, I'll wait back up here at the top with the drawn arrow.
So Thea's readying an action to attack, is that what I'm understanding?
Unless
That's
you want
what
me
I
closer.
understand it.
I understand what you said, Adrian. Thea, what'd you say?
I said, unless you want me closer.
Okay.
She's a sharpshooter. She can stay however far she wants.
Indeed. Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, Adrian, what do you want us to do?
All right. You want to open up the doors and on 3?
On 3.
All right. 1, 2, 2.5, 3.
Okay. Adrian, you grab the door. You twist the handle. You open the door. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yes?
Oh, wait, no mind. Sorry, that's bad timing. Sorry, I'm not.
I'm opening up a door.
Yeah, sorry. I apologize. I'll do my thing afterwards.
Thank you. You open the door.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a stone wall behind it.
Oh, great.
Varen opens his door. Varen stares for all of a blink of an eye at a solid wall of black before it suddenly collapses and rushes out in a liquid spill of stinking black oil.
Oh my gosh.
And from back inside, what the? Come on. Okay, there we go. Spilling into the passageway. From back inside the passageway that Varen just opened, you hear a yell of, "Shadow burp! These rats are tall!" And the sound of rushing fire as a torch lands in the pool of oil. Come on. And
I swear these creatures sound like little psychos.
There we go. Adrian, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, sir.
All right.
But hold that thought. I'm checking something. I have not played Borderlands, so I don't know what that is.
That is almost exactly to the T what you're doing with these creatures.
All right.
Because it's kind of like the little ones that you have to shoot with your guns.
Yes, dexterity saving throw from you, sir. And also from Varen.
Do I do that with normal or
At normal. Unless you want to use your inspiration point for advantage.
I'd want to just because. So
Sounds like it could hurt.
even at advantage, I can roll a bad one.
Varen fails and is going to take half damage instead of full. Adrian, you're going to take. That's a success, so half damage. Well done, sir. So I'm going to roll the damage as the oil ignites. Before I do that,
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
I need to roll one other thing. Pardonnez-moi. But I have to roll this in secret.
Oh, so you're rolling it by hand. I got it.
I am indeed. Alright. Rolling. Okay, that's a success. Alright, here comes the damage, sir. And this is fire damage.
Aloe vera, here I come.
Eventually it'll roll. It is thinking. It has finished thinking. Adrian, you take 48 points of fire damage, as does Varen.
Okay.
One other thing for you to note, sir. You opened the door. Your hand hasn't come off the door handle.
Oh no.
You are grappled, sir.
Oh, where's my sword? I'll cut my hand off.
You've got your shield on one hand, and your other hand open to the door and is stuck.
Oh no. Guys, I'm stuck.
Adrian, it is your turn.
Hey,
What was that, Thea?
real quick, since I had a ready action to attack, as I see the thing grapple with Adrian, would I be able
You
to
have
shoot
not
at it?
seen anything grapple Adrian. As far as Thea can see, Adrian is just holding onto the door handle.
Oh, okay.
So you have not seen anything that would trigger your ready to action. Adrian, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Hold my beer.
As the fire rages.
Okay, so what kind of an action do I do to get ungrappled?
Uh-oh, I'm having an internet issue.
No.
And everything has vanished.
Uh-oh.
Give me 1 second, everyone.
Alright.
Alright, let's try on this end.
Oh, wait, I know what to do to get out of being grappled. With my hand caught like that.
Okay. Hold that
Works.
thought. Hold that thought. I'm going to attempt to refresh my... I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. It's not the normal thing that happened.
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
It was not.
Inspiration point if you don't have one.
Thea, go ahead and mark yourself an inspiration point as Adrian... well, let me rephrase that. Adrian, are you giving Thea your inspiration point? No, you can't.
No, I already used it.
Okay. Unfortunately, you cannot give her.
No, I
an
was telling
inspiration
you to
point
give him an inspiration.
No, it was not the usual interruption. However, my Dungeon Master screen is still catching up. Hey, there it goes. Finally. So I've lost all of my notes.
Uh-oh.
They've all closed on me, and I have to reopen them. Adrian, while I start trying to get my Dungeon Master screen to catch up. Oops. Oh.
So yeah, I just had a.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I know. I get those.
My Dungeon Master screen refreshed and put me back in on that screen as a player instead of the Dungeon Master. Arr! Okay, I'm reloading it as the
You're
Dungeon
in
Master
Roll20 prison. Got it.
screen. Apparently.
You've been demoted.
Are you guys enjoying the all the different things that are happening in this mine?
Yeah, it sounds like
I think
Friday
there's a
night.
better way to go through this more methodically.
Okay,
as
hold
opposed
on.
to-
Hold on. One at a time. Adrian, what were you
I was
trying
to say it sounds like Friday Night at Freddy's, when everything you think you're gonna go and just do something simple, and then everything just seems to pile on top of you.
And Thea, what were you trying
Oh, I
to
said,
say?
I've been trying to think of a way to kind of slow it down and go through a little more methodically as opposed to just kind of stumbling through it all, but haven't come up with an answer yet.
Oh, you know, that's how I roll.
Apparently that is how you roll. Okay, so I'm still opening character sheets, but while I do that, because I'm still waiting for the screen to catch up with me, Adrian, what were you planning on doing?
I was just trying to be clever and think outside the box and say, gee, my hand is stuck. How do I get out of this grapple thing? And I thought, ooh, sleight of hand. That was just a joke, though, but I don't know if that actually did.
Noted. You can attempt to break free of the grapple if you wish to do so. That will take your entire action. And you will do so at disadvantage.
Oh, goodness.
Stab like the mighty
Or
elephant.
he can't stab. He's holding onto a door handle that won't let his hand go.
I would have to drop my shield, pull out a sword, and then stab, but...
I was gonna say, if you punch hard enough, it counts as a stab, doesn't it?
He can try to kick as an unarmed strike.
If I, try to wedge my foot up against the door and pull, my foot might get stuck too. Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do,
I
sir?
will try and ungrapple my grappledness.
I will also say, instead of doing that, you could take the help action and yell to Thea to attack the door, if you so
Okay.
wish.
Help action. Thea, could you please attack the door for me? I
What?
will use my shield so you can get a better shot.
You can barely see Adrian in the massive flames that have engulfed him as a result of all the burning oil, which, by the way, is going to burn for quite a while unless you find a way to put it out. And he's yelling for you to shoot the door that he's holding on to. Adrian, is there anything else you want to do with your turn, sir?
Well, if I could run, I would.
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Shoot the door! Shoot the door!
I believe then we are ending Adrian's turn.
Yes.
Is that correct, sir? All right.
Before that ends Agent's turn, would that trigger Thea's ready to action, or would I have to wait until Thea's turn?
I'm going to say no because the trigger would have been an enemy you could see.
Okay.
And so far you have not seen an enemy.
Okay.
So far,
Okay.
Revise, since
However,
my back is to the enemy.
Exactly. However, it is now your turn. Adrian has taken the help action. You have advantage on your shot against the door.
I don't know why, but you know what? Shooting with advantage just sounds nice anyways.
Advantage! Shoot the door!
What was that? Oh, okay.
I would have ready to regular at the time is what I was thinking.
I was going to ask and I forgot to.
The song that's stuck in my head right now is Burn, Baby, Burn.
Okay, so I'm still trying to get character sheets
But of
to
course,
open
that would
correctly.
be too iconic.
What's going on here? Alright, so Thea, you take a shot. 18 minus 5, 13 to hit. That is a hit. Roll damage. Sharpshooter, regular damage, and sneak attack.
A flaming arrow thumps into the door.
Flame.
So that's 10 from sharpshooter, 26 from sneak attack, and 11 from piercing, for a grand total of 47 damage. Adrian, Thea's arrow slams into the door, which suddenly forms a mouth that gibbers, drools, screams, laughs, licks your face, and the mimic dies.
Oh, I hate mimics.
Everything's a mimic!
And everybody else is a critic.
Thea.
I
what?
said and everybody else is a critic.
Thea, that was your shot. You have movement and bonus action.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action move to about here and... Oh, sorry. I'm going to start moving here.
Just so you are aware, that fire is producing light. I just haven't actually marked it there because, internet
How
issues.
far... Alright, does that...
I'm putting that on right now.
How fascinating. I'm still burning.
There you go.
Okay, I mean, it lit up, but between my dark vision, I can't really tell what's my dark vision and what's light.
The light's extending out to here. You're currently in dim light.
Okay, so since as you explained that, can I go back to where I was just because I want to know where that was the thing?
Sure.
So
Yeah. Like I said, I was trying to put the light effect on the fire, and well,
Yeah.
my internet didn't
Yeah.
work.
So this is... Was that dim light, or is that just where I was?
You are standing in dim light.
Okay. See that shit.
There's where the dim light starts. This is where the bright light ends. Okay?
And the dim light begins.
And dim light out to here.
Oh, that's not the one I want. Just a second. I'm just trying to mark it just so I can tell what's what.
How about you decide what you want to do, and I'll mark it for you.
I want to stand on the edge of the dim light and darkness along the southern wall and bonus action height. Oh wait, you're moving that. I was just about to move that.
Yes. Here, this is where the dim light
Thank
is.
you.
You're welcome. Alright, so you're moving and you're hiding. How far are you moving? 15
I want,
feet?
Well, I imagine I'm going to move about here, but basically I want to be on the edge in the darkness, right next to the edge of the dim light.
Noted. You are not moving more than half your speed, so you have advantage on your stealth check with your bonus action.
I'm just gonna move here because does that put me in darkness or dim light?
You're in darkness. Noted, sir.
And I will attempt to hide if I may.
Yeah. Technically, you should roll the stealth check first. Sorry, a second. One of these lizard folk in here yells, "I get to lick the knife when they're done! Ripface got it last time!" Okay, there he is. Another one responds, "Do they even have toes?" And then this fellow here, where is it? There he is, this guy, yells in Goblin, "Crack the stone fresh meat for a day! Save the best for Black Claw! For Black Claw! Attack them!" And on his order, they're all going to attack. So, who's got line of sight on Baron? That would be a no. That would also be a no. No. And no. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slingstone attacks are coming at Baron's face. And Adrian, I know you're away from keyboard, but if you're... Okay, see, I told you that you have advantage on your stealth check. Welcome back, sir. So you are aware. Thea, what else did they shout? Help me out.
Something about I want to lick the knife this time, and something dead kill things.
Oh, yeah. I get to lick the knife when they're done. Ripface got it last time. Another one yelled, "Do they even have toes?" And then the final one yelled, "Crack the stone! Fresh meat for a day! Save the best for Black Claw! For Black Claw! Attack!" And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slingstones are coming at Varen's face. And I heard you laughing, Adrian. One hits, and that's it. Just whack right in Varen's nose. Ouch!
Owie!
Oh, that's what you're yelling because you're burning.
Still burning.
All right.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Actually, they're going to see. Someone's going to move and then shoot and move back. Shoot back. Shoot and move back. Move, shoot back. Shoot, move back. Move, shoot, move back. So 4 more slingstone attacks at Baron. Really quickly count. Sorry, everyone. So basically, everyone in there is attacking Baron. One more hit. Hitting Baron right below his left eye. Indeed. Dell's turn. What would Dell like to do?
Dell is going to not be able to move as far as he wanted to move. Well, he's gonna move up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's just gonna try and hide as he moves up, if I may. Well, he can
try and hide if he wants.
Yeah, he probably can't hide in dim light, actually.
He cannot. I will say Dell cannot see any of the creatures that just launched a bunch of sling stones at Varen.
Yeah. No, I don't.
You would have seen a spray of stones come flying out of that chamber.
I don't want to get much closer than that just yet, and I think that's just kind of all he's going to be able to do for them. Actually, he's going to dash and go right here for the moment. That's kind of the best he can do for the moment. I was going to ask, I don't know if it's a glitch or if he didn't get it entered in earlier, but you said Varen took 48 points of the burning damage earlier?
Yes, he did, I believe.
I wasn't sure if he was still supposed to be at 101 health points or not.
I might have forgotten to put the damage in. Thank you for calling that out. So let me put it this way. Dell can dash, or he could put his Bone Staff of Paralysis away and switch out for the Staff of Healing.
That would make more sense.
And bonus action, and it can also bonus action. So basically, he can. If I can outline the options available, he can interaction stow Bone Staff of Paralysis. Action, pull out Staff of Healing. Bonus action, cast something like Healing Word.
Well, I'm going to hold off on the bonus action Healing Word just because he was trying to get close enough to catch a couple of them with a different healing spell. But I will take the time to switch staffs.
Okay, so you now have a shield in one hand and the Staff of Healing in the other.
And I'll
excellent.
retract his movement a little bit so that he's not using the dash.
Noted. Alright, so he used his turn. Their turns. Yep. Okay. Top of the round. Varen is not going to stay where he is, because ouch. Varen is going to...
I was going to make a quick suggestion and say, Varen, if you want to get out of the way, get out of the way. Because I got something up my sleeve.
Okay, so you are yelling that through all the fire and smoke. So let's see. Varen can only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many can he catch with the volley? Oh, I can't get access to it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Varen does hear you, but Varen also sees that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good targets right there. So his sling comes out, and he's going to use volley for 5 attacks. Let's see. These guys have been shown to be somewhat difficult to hit. So I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm running into slowdown again. I'm not going to use Sharpshooter. I don't have advantage. And I cannot hide because I'm standing in a bunch of fire and it's kind of lit up. But up bump. Nope, still thinking. Yes, I'm waiting. I'm not pushing any buttons.
We lost a Varen.
Hello? It is recording on all ends. Good. We're back. Yay. Alright, so I did double check. Varen has line of sight on this guy here as well. I'm going to say not this guy right here. So Varen's going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks with his slings. Standing there in the fire. Ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot, hot. So volley accounts for 6 attacks, so I'm down to 12 stones in this pouch. first two. Uh, 21 and an 18 are both going to hit. Swack and swack for 8 damage on each. And they both die. Instantly.
2 for 2.
Indeed. Next two. And I did take away all of my, all 6 of the shots.
So basically, you're just planning on hitting them down the line.
14 is actually a miss. 16 is a glancing blow. So that 9 becomes, actually enough damage. Drop. And their boss is dead. Last 2 attacks. 18 and 19 are both solid hits. That guy dies. And yeah, that guy dies too. In the midst of all this fire and flame, as Varen is unleashing a small storm of stones, he sniffs through the fire and the smoke, and suddenly goes rushing into that same room. And he's now out of the fire. Alright, so that was his... Yeah, he's not going to be able to hide. Alright, Adrian, your turn, sir.
Okay, so...
If you end your turn in the fire, I'm going to have you make the saving throw again. And you're going to take damage again. What would you like to do? Oh, and you are no longer grappled.
So the meme, or the meme? The mimic that grappled me.
It is dead.
Is there a passageway where he was stationed?
There is not.
There is not. So it's just a wall.
It is just a wall.
Okay. Well.
But a body. There is a mass of flesh that is slowly being burned in the fiery, consuming oil. Okay, so you're not gonna stay there. Noted.
Okay.
And what would you like to do now, sir?
Well, I want to extinguish the flame, so then that way that it's no longer burning, and Del and Thea are able to pass by without being burned. I probably should have jumped on the other side.
So I know you put it in the chat, are you considering gusts of wind and blowing all of that oil, that burning hot oil, back down and up the passageway towards Thea and Del?
Originally, no. I was kind of hoping to blow it into the same room where the lizard rats are.
Ah.
We are not very coordinated today. That was meant to be a we, not a you. I don't know if I enunciated very clearly.
Adrian, you can give me an investigation check. As you regard this burning death trap.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, no.
We'll go with
I
the
was
first.
still on advantage. Sorry about that.
So that's all right. We'll go with the first result, an 18. The oil is burning very, very quickly. It's not going to stay lit very long.
Okay.
You can, if you wish, go ahead and use Gust of Wind. I'll tell you, it's going to be a few seconds and the fire's out.
No, I'll just hang back a little bit.
Fair enough. Do you want to warn the others about that?
If I do, is that going to take my action?
No. You have not used your action yet at all.
Alright, so I warned to the other guys. The the burning oil is going to be dissipating here real soon.
In other words, stay out of it?
So, whatever you do, stay out of it until it's dead. On that note, I want to use my interaction to pull out my sanguine nonetheless.
Okay.
And then use my bonus action to ignite it.
Okay, what would you like to ignite? What damage type would you like the blade to be?
Fire.
Are you sure you wouldn't like acid?
Are you saying that just because you're a really nice DM?
I'm just asking a question. I mean, you saw how well acid worked earlier.
No. No.
The other reason I ask, if you use fire or lightning, you're going to light up the area around you with bright light.
True.
Is there a different damage type you could use? For example, force.
No.
You don't have
I don't have magic missile anymore. I have protection from good and evil.
That won't work.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're kind of limited to acid or fire. So you want fire?
Oh, I wanted to be fire just so I can be ready for whatever stupid lizard rat people come out of nowhere. And I can easily kill.
Alright, so you've spent your spell slot, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And you suddenly become a beacon of fiery light, as though you're holding a torch.
Yep.
Come on.
I'm down to 2 spells, but hey, it's totally worth it.
And we just came into this place. Alright, Thea. Unless, Adrian, do you have anything else you want to do?
No, I just wanted to be equipped and ready to go for whatever comes next.
Noted. Thea, it is now your turn. You are currently hidden.
Thea's looking at these flames, trying to gauge whether or not she could briefly jump in and then back out of them without getting burned or not.
If you jump in, you're going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I meant, kind of quickly in and out type thing.
I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say when it comes to fire, there is no jumping in and out. You get burned when you touch it.
Pretty much.
Moved 35 feet. She's gonna bonus action dash.
Before you do, I'm going to point. I said before, but okay.
Sorry.
In this corner. Okay, there is. Ordinarily, I would call that 3/4 cover, or potentially even blocked line of sight. Yeah, that's a blocked line of sight.
I literally can't see anything at all in there.
Fair enough.
Right
all right. Then yeah, you continue with what you were doing.
Yeah. So that's the bonus action dash. I believe I can see a creature up about here.
Yes.
And I'm going to shoot it.
You have advantage on the shot. And sneak attack if you hit.
I'm going to try and sharpshooter off.
$25 is a hit.
I'm just going to take a guess and say I take something's head off.
You hear a twanging, ripping sound as the arrow slams into the creature's neck and rips out one of its vertebrae and shatters the vertebrae against the stone wall.
Sounds about right.
As you deal 31 points of damage. Okay,
Then
your
I'm just
position
gonna.
now revealed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step back from the flames again a little bit.
Fair enough. And that guy's now very dead.
And now the new song stuck in my head is Feeling Hot, Hot, Hot.
That guy was at negative 26 hit points from that shot.
Was there anything behind it?
Just the stone wall.
Darn it. Well, at least we got a new passageway.
I did check, just so you know. Alright, that
The
was
stone
Thea's
wall
turn.
is feeling like a chip off the old block.
Okay, take an inspiration point, sir. Okay, where is the next person? Dell's up next. What would Dell like to do?
Oh,
He's-
sorry.
Go ahead.
There. Nope. Wait, I'm not doing that right. That's right. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna take a chance and cast Mass Cure Wounds.
And is this using Dell's spell casting or the Staff of Healing?
I'll say the Staff of Healing.
Which should cost, I think, 5 charges, yes?
I did not think of that, so give me just a second. I was doing something different.
No worries.
Staff of Healing. Mass Cure Wounds, 5 charges, yes. Accounted for.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it right about here. Oh, I didn't realize I could close the door.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it right on the door,
Okay.
hoping that it's close enough to catch Varen within 30 feet.
Yeah. I mean, Dell can't see, and he has no idea how far that is. But he's making a best guess, casting a
Pretty
spell.
much. In fact, actually, assuming Varen's close enough, it'll catch our entire party.
Okay. Roll 3d8 plus your Wisdom modifier, which I don't know what that is.
4 for the modifier. So
Okay,
total is
so
17 points per person.
Excellent. Dell points the staff, and warm golden light flows out of it, and everyone gets back 17 hit points. Nice, Dell. Adrian, you also get 17 hit points. Was that his total movement?
To be honest, I can't remember if that was 25 or 30, so I'm just going to assume that it was his total movement.
Noted. Adrian, did you
Wow,
increase
that's
your... yes, you did. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
I believe that's the correct math.
Did you add 17?
Weren't you at 54?
Yeah, I was at 54.
17 would get you up to 61, 71.
61, I believe.
54 plus 7 is 61, or plus 7
Oh,
is
it's
61.
71. Oh, I
Yeah.
added. Miscalculated.
You missed 10 points.
Well done. Good job.
Sure.
And good job, Dell and Thea.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
In Goblin oh, I didn't think. Hang on 1 second. Gotta check. From inside that passage that Baron ran into, Adrian, You hear in a crude mixture of Goblin and Draconic languages. That'll burst your bubble! Run! And this guy's going to disengage. And disengage.
Oh, heck no. I still haven't gotten my fire sale.
And this guy doesn't have to disengage.
Because he's dead.
30. Okay. That was his turn. And top of the round. The fire goes out. And you hear Varen down the passageway snarl something along the lines of, "Oh no you don't." And Varen's going to bring out his dagger. Attack 1. Oh, I forgot his damage modifier. Didn't I? Damage. Okay, that somehow reset itself. I don't know how that happened. 24 to hit for 7 damage. Yeah, that guy's dead. Eventually. There we go. And extra attack. Dagger stab.
Stab like the mighty elephant.
22 to hit for another 7.
Dude.
Oh jeez. From inside that passageway, which none of you can see inside currently, you just hear a lot of liquid spilling and thudding and very abruptly ending scream.
I hear a lot of gore.
Indeed. Adrian, it is now your turn. Actually, yeah. We'll exit initiative. Delve, you have... let me think for a second. We just started round 7. You have 6 rounds until the spell ends. So, 6 rounds times 6. We have 36 seconds.
So, just out of curiosity, when it comes to heart sands, when I want to use one of them, it was 8d4 plus 8, correct?
Do you have any heart sands left?
I have 5.
Okay. It should be in your bio, I think.
According to the bio, according to the bio notes on Dell's sheet, it's 10d4 plus 20.
For a heart sand poultice.
For a heart sand poultice?
10d4 plus
Yes.
20.
10d4 plus 20.
Yes.
I would personally suggest...
Do you have the heart sand poultice?
I don't remember that being the case, but...
If you're looking at that, Dell's going to suggest you hold off on that, and you could probably help in a little while to make sure that gets maximum.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking hack and leaf brew.
Nah.
That's what I'm originally thinking. Sorry about that.
What were you saying there, Dell?
Oh, Dell's going to suggest holding off on that, and if that needs to be used, he can make sure that gets used to maximum effectiveness. Because that, I imagine, is kind of hard to come by.
It's hard to... It's lengthy to make. Let me put it that way.
It is, but I've held on to those 5 hack and leaf brews for, oh gosh, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
Okay, so real quick. we all basically have 6 actions and 6 movements before the spell ends.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to use a hack and leaf brew.
Okay. Do you want to use it right now, or do you want to ready to use it based on what Dell's telling you? Because we're out of initiative order
right now.
Because Dell does have a spell that would make it could be simply maximum. You would not have to roll.
Well, I was planning on just taking it right now.
If you want to take it right now, you can.
I'm just stubborn that way.
And what does Dell want to do?
Thinking.
That's good enough for me right there. 33.
So that was Adrian's action. Did you want to move anywhere, sir?
Let's see. That is going to bring me up to 104. Let's see. I'm still curious as to what's all the way down the hall, so I'm just going to start making my way down there, unless Varen has another suggestion.
I need
is there a reason for us to Sorry.
I need a decision from you right now. Which way are you moving?
I was going to move further down the hall.
Okay. Full movement for you?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself 1 full movement. Stop and wait there, okay?
All right.
Dell, your action move and movement. What do you want to do?
My action, I was taking a Talon Sap. And for my movement, I'm going to start by just going over here just because I want to see what's going on here.
Okay.
That's a lot of gore. Big mess.
Oh, yeah. It looks like bodies were ripped to shreds.
He's an animal.
What
I'm
Dell
just going
can
to keep moving towards Adrian, I guess.
So one of the things you saw is not just the mess. You also saw several barrels against the far wall, which Varen has gone towards.
Barrels?
Big. Sorry, hang on. Barrels.
You know, like shooting a fish in a barrel?
What?
It piqued my interest as to whether or not there's like oil or something in there.
Oh, excuse me, not barrels. Ceramic jugs.
Yeah, I want to know what's in those.
Apparently, so does Varen.
It's probably oil.
And he's using his action to take a Talon Sap, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, that was your action and your full movement. Was that your full movement?
Yes.
Okay. Thea, movement, action. What do you want to do? We're not going to count bonus actions for the time being.
Yeah. Oops, that was an oopsies. I want to do that. That's 20 feet.
You are now once again in darkness. And by the way, Thea sees the same thing as Dell. Big ceramic jars. Just
I'll dash.
Okay.
So it's 20. That gets me up to 70. Does this get me close enough to kind of figure out what's in them?
Your passive perception is a 16. Yes.
Yes.
You can smell an odd, very salty solution type smell. And Varen is like about to rip the top off of one of these jugs. So that was it for you, yes?
Yeah, that's my speed. That's my motion. That's my action.
Okay. Varen is going to use his action to, as I said, rip open one of the top. There's a heavy leather covering over each of these jars. Each of these jars stands to us about half our height. To these lizard beings, it would be their full height. So Varen rips off the top. Inside is indeed a it's filled with liquid. Some of them are. The one that Varen opens is filled with a briny, stinking solution. And there's tiny little bodies floating in it. Pickled rat bodies. Varen uses his interaction to open up another jug, and these are sliced thin portions of salted rat meat.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize my mic was muted, but I said gross when you said the pickled rat bodies. I didn't realize my mic was muted. I'm like, wait, did I lose everyone? Did it disconnect?
And then Varen, dagger in one hand, sling in the other, starts wolfing down salted rat meat.
And now that's really gross.
Drops his dagger and just starts stuffing a bunch, just like scooping handfuls and handfuls of this salted rat meat. Where are his rations? Hunter's mark, hacking leaf brews, hearthan poultice, bat hide, bone dagger, slingstones, cold quiver, slingstones, diamond dust, arrows. Oh, interesting. All his rations are gone. How did that happen? Okay. Effectively, this is going to be, he has gathered roughly 20 rations. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm having issues with my character sheet. Are you right there, Adrian?
Oh, wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Say what?
I was asking if you're alright.
Oh, yeah, no, I kind of just... yeah, just kind of like drifted off into somewhere else.
Mind spaced, huh?
Yeah. Kind of feel like that when I'm down in a tunnel and it's only 5 feet tall.
Use as a resource. There we go. There we go. And yes, he now has basically 20 rations of salted rat meat. And this wolf... Sorry?
I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but it still sounds gross.
Hey, it's meat, ain't it?
I mean, apparently to Varen. Adrian, as you continue down this hall, let me see what you can see. So right about here, you see, rising out of the floor, a thin segment of a line with glinting lizard eyes squinting out from beneath. And you can hear a giggling sound. There's a trapdoor in the floor ahead of you, and these lizards are underneath it, apparently thinking that they're hidden from you. What do you want to do, sir?
I think my mighty elephant and I would very much like to go say hi.
Alright. You have your action and your movement.
Well, hobble, hobble, hobble. That's as far as I can go.
If you dash, you'll fall down. Are you going to try and let them know that you're coming straight for them, or are you going to try and deceive them to this?
I notice that they're there, but I'm going to act like I don't notice them there.
Okay, give me a deception check, sir.
Okay. Oh.
And you do have advantage on this because they do. You're playing to their expectations.
Oof.
Oh goodness, that was bright. You catch out of the corner of your eye one of their corner of your eye. You catch that one of them, their eyes go wide. They realize that you've seen them. The other is apparently clueless. And before, so that's your movement, your action. That's not what I was looking for. Sorry, give me 1 second. And you hear the sound of stone grinding on stone. A trapdoor flopping open from somewhere behind you and above you. Adrian, I need a dexterity saving throw, sir.
Ay.
Okay, you're only going to take half damage from this, as there is a roar of fire, and you hear these goblin draconic words of "Gas, Hotfoot, nya nya!" You're going to take half damage from this, sir, as flame gouts down the passageway.
Flames again? Man.
If I can figure out how to type, that would be helpful.
Oh gosh. It's a good thing I did level up. Or I mean heal up. Oh,
You're gonna take half of this. Take 52 points of damage, sir.
52?
52.
Okay, just making sure I heard that right.
Del,
No.
you hear the guttering roar of flames out there in the passageway behind you, and there's a brief flare of light. And also a scream from Adrian.
Ah!
That
Again?
doesn't sound good.
What would you like to do, Adele?
I'll start by walking here and just kind of looking.
There is a
5, 10
trap.
feet of movement.
There is a trap door. So
Gosh.
you're peeking around the corner, I take it, then, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
There is a trapdoor that has dropped open from the ceiling, and a statue has come out of the hole. It is breathing fire straight down the passageway, and you can't see Adrian. You can't see Adrian because there's just a big wall of fire.
Well, I don't think there's much I can do about that.
Pardon me, I'm dying of laughter over here.
I'm just gonna yell back behind me, "We got trouble!"
Del, you can give me an insight check. There's no smell of oil, but a distinctive tingle of magic. This is a fire-breathing statue using magic. You do have Dispel Magic as a spell.
Would that stop the damage that he's already taking, though?
It would not. Mechanically speaking, If you cast the spell magic at the fire-breathing statue, you would end its magical ability to breathe fire. Period. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it through.
Okay.
Because it seems like he could move out of it, and after that, it's not doing much anyways.
Until and unless someone else steps into the line of fire. Del does not have any way of knowing if this is a continuously expending tunnel of fire, or if it stops. He has no way of knowing.
Alright, I'll do it.
Dispel magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
The fire suddenly goes out, Adrian. You are no longer ensconced within flames.
I'm about ready to flame somebody else for that.
Did you want to move any further, Del?
No, well, you know, actually, I'll move.
As you close the door on yourself.
Dang it. That's why I'm not grabbing me.
Here, I'll move you.
I got it. That's
you
5,
got it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Going back inside?
Not feeling particularly safe out there.
Okay. And now, Thea, your movement and your action. What do you want to do? And Thea also would have heard that roar of fire and the scream and etc.
Yeah, I'll start with a bonus action. Hide.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be at advantage or normal?
That depends on if you want to move half of your movement speed or all of your movement speed.
Oh, I'm going to be moving quite a bit.
Then no advantage. Not that that matters with a 31 stealth check in the darkness.
Not really.
Alright, you still have your action and your full movement. I think you were going to dash then?
Yeah, I'm going to have to dash. Go about there.
Okay. Was that your full movement?
Just shy of.
Just shy of. There's a statue hanging down from the ceiling. And above you somewhere in the roof above, you can hear confused voices, but you're not sure what they're saying. And also the sound of someone jumping, like boom, boom, boom.
Who fed the gremlins?
Take an inspiration point, Thea. Okay, Varen, having grabbed up a bunch of about 20 samples worth of rations, is now going to take his action and dash right past Del. What's going on out there? I smell smoke. What happened to you, Adrian? What's that coming out of the ceiling? Hey, Adrian, I just hear someone yelling, "Why won't it work? Why won't it work? Why won't it work?" What happened?
Well, let's see. I got burned. Del used dispel magic and diffuse the flames.
Alright then. Adrian, the trapdoor ahead of you bursts open, and two of these tiny little lizards come popping out. Give me 1 second,
Good.
and we're going to go back into initiative order. I need to quickly adjust one thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was basically the effect of 2 rounds.
Okay.
So this is now round 9. Okay.
Got it.
There we go. All right, Adrian, it is your turn. What do you want to do, sir?
Firebolts on this guy right here.
All right. You burn me, I burn you.
To each his own.
What do you want to do, sir?
Oh my gosh.
It senses the fire coming, turns and ducks, slapping up behind its shield. Does it have a shield, actually? Let me check. No, it doesn't have a shield. It hears the fire coming and just drops flat underneath. Like, yeek! No, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me!
So what about the guy behind him?
Yeah, that also misses him.
Okay.
The one behind him yells, "Hey, we burn you! Don't burn us!"
That gets an inspiration point.
Thank you. Adrian, you have your movement and your bonus action. You can make an attack with a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw my sword at him.
You can, or you could drop the sword, pull out a dagger, and throw a dagger.
Okay.
I'm just saying
Drop the sword and pull out a dagger.
that might go a lot better for you than trying to throw the sword. Just saying.
Well, the other thing is, too, I can always summon the sword back to me. I just can't summon my dagger back.
True, but you can summon your short sword back. Because you dropped that somewhere behind you. At any rate, what would you like to do, sir?
Oh, I thought I put it back in.
You might have. I'll accept your memory, whatever. Point is, what would you like to do right now?
Well, I feel like throwing something at it.
What would you like to throw? Sanguine nonetheless, or dagger?
I want to throw my sanguine nonetheless, mostly because it has flame already.
All right. Give me an attack roll. Give me. Let me check your character sheet. Actually, you're making an improvised attack. So roll me 1d20 plus 5. If you want to use your inspiration point with advantage.
Do I? Oh yeah, that's right. I'll use inspiration, so then I roll at advantage. And then it was what? 1d20 plus 5?
1d20 plus 5. I'm gonna have you, roll it manually instead of making an attack roll.
Yeah.
So roll it twice, basically.
Oops, wrong direction. Here's 1d20 plus 5.
Wrong direction. Okay, so that's an 8, and now roll it one more time for advantage. Basically, just press up once and enter. So that's a 19, and that hits. Roll me 1d4 plus 5 fire. 1d4 plus 5. So that's a total of 8 damage. This guy takes 5 of it. And the guy immediately behind him, the one that said, "We burn you," he's going to take the extra 3. Because they were standing right in line with each other. The guy in front flops to the ground. So Sanguine nonetheless hit him in the throat. He flops to the ground. Sanguine nonetheless stays where it is and basically just burns his head in half. Excuse me. And the guy who got the extra damage is like, "Owie!" Anything else for you, sir?
Wait till it be my turn again and I summon it back to my hand.
Thea, it is now your turn.
I am still hidden, yes?
Yes. I think you got like a nat 20 on your stealth check, didn't you?
At a 30-something.
Okay.
Can I target You can see the line I'm drawing. Correct?
I can see the line, yes. And yes, you
Make-
can definitely make that shot.
Okay.
With your
Then
sling,
I will-
or... No, you have your bow, don't you? Yes, you can
I
make
have
that
my
shot with
bow
your
out.
bow.
And now I'm gonna go ahead and put sharpshooter and stick and all that good stuff. I do believe I get to attack with advantage.
You are attacking with advantage.
And if I understand this correctly, there's 2 creatures there, right?
There's only
Or
one.
is one's already dead? Okay.
One's very, very dead.
Very dead.
This one is basically standing there with Sanguine nonetheless sticking out of his shoulder. He's like, owie, 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 owie! 24 minus 5 is a 19 to hit. That hits. Give me the damage, sharpshooter, and sneak attack.
The damage is dead.
That's 10 from sharpshooter, 33 from sneak attack, and 10 from pierce. Okay, so that was a total of 53.
In a word, overkill.
And he is now at negative 51 hit points.
As confetti just sprouts from his head.
And a spray of blood and gore.
Hooray! Sorry.
Life was never so good to me!
Does anyone else recognize the reference on the confetti, or is that just me?
No, I recognize it.
I don't.
The Halo games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's dead and birthday party. Yay!
Got you. Yep. So
I
that was
wasn't
your
sure if that one came through or not.
that was your action, Thea. Adrian, from your current position, you can see there's another door at the end of this hallway.
Before my turn ends, I would like to move and bonus action hide.
I assume so. Do you want bonus action hide now and then move, or which?
Yes.
Okay, and if you move less than half of your movement, you get advantage on stealth. Okay, you're gonna move your full movement, and that's our use of your reliable talent for 25
Honestly,
stealth.
I just felt like taking the chance and just going for standard anyways, because I don't know that it matters.
Fair enough. You have no
Actually,
idea.
I'm going to...
Sorry?
I want to move about underneath the statue and see if I can see anything above it.
You can't see anything, but you do hear a rapid pitter-pattering of little feet, and... Oh no! Oh no! Rah! Well, actually, you don't know what the words are because you don't speak Goblin.
Would I?
What was that?
Well, I'd have to put my bow away to climb up there, wouldn't I?
You would need an opening to climb up there into.
Oh, okay. I thought there was an opening.
There's a statue that's filling the opening.
Can I? I can't really shove it. I'd need an action for that.
For what exactly?
To try and shove it out of the way.
You're not sure if you could move it. That's the simplest way to put it. Dell.
So wait a second. What was the creature saying beforehand?
Adrian, you would have heard, Oh no! Oh no! Run! Run for it! Run!
Okay, because the way you were saying it in his language, it sounded like run, the rum is gone, or something like that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Alright, Thea, you've moved. It is now Dell's turn.
Dell's... I'll use my action and dash over here.
Okay. Excellent, sir.
Unless we want to deal with the evil mud creature again, we better get moving.
I'm moving. And just changing one thing. There we go. Adrian, that door down the hall.
I see.
There we go. It opens. And from inside... I don't care they don't have tails! Get the rats! Huh?
This is gonna be fun.
And a bunch of these lizard guys come running out. And they've all got slings. And they... let's see, what can they see? Adrian, you've got your sword lit up with fire, right?
Well, it's stuck in one of the other dead ones.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So technically, all I have in hand is my shield.
Right. Okay. Good news, Thea. You are not revealed. However, the only creature they can see is Adrian. So 5 slingshots for you, sir. Here you go. I get an 18, 25, 13, 10.
Ping, 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 and ping.
All
20, miss.
The 25 is going to hit you, actually.
No, I have 26 on me.
You have 25.
Do I?
You have 25.
Oh, well.
So that 25 will hit you for 9 damage. Unless you want to cast shield.
Oh, I don't have any more spell slots for that.
Oh, well then, yeah, I hit you for 9 damage, sir. You catch a stone right against your lower left jaw.
Ow.
Noted Thea.
That's it.
And, let's see, where are we now? We're at the top of the round. 3 rounds left before banishment ends. Varen is going to look at you, Del. Gotta be quick, right? As he slowly ducks down into the shadows. Bonus action to hide. Nat 1 does nothing for him. Actually, let's check what that does. Would you believe? Hold on. Would you believe? Varen is hidden.
I was just gonna say, Del just kind of looks back at him and says, "Wait, what are you talking about?"
What is Del's passive perception?
18.
Yeah, you still see Varen standing there. And Varen just slinks forward. To right about the same spot as Thea. A little bit further. Right, so the fire is coming from this point, not from Adrian. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All 3 are within the radius of the bright light of the burning sword, sir. Excellent decision to throw Sanguine nonetheless. I congratulate you. In fact, take an inspiration point.
Oh, thank you.
As Varen is going to volley. First shot's at advantage, and I'm targeting the Seeker. And since I'm doing it with advantage... yeah, I'll do Sharpshooter, why not? Sling Stone away. I'm going to use volley, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. That off. And 20 minus 5 is actually a miss. Teach me to do fancy.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Sling Stone gone. There we go. Targeting the next guy at normal. The guy in the middle there. The guy in the middle suddenly dies. Just whack! Thunk! And... you die, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sho And all these little lizard-like folks suddenly shriek in surprise as this guy dies. But there's still 3 more sling stones going flying over your head, sir.
There are things that go bump in the night, and we are the ones that bump back.
I recognize the quote. I don't remember which movie it's from.
Hellboy.
Oh, there you go. 2 more of them die suddenly. And the thing is, they know Varen's out there, but they can't see him. Which I guess technically should mean that all these shots are at advantage, but oh well. And final shot.
Doesn't really take too much to kill him.
Hey, look at that. He died.
John.
It's a shock. A shock, I tell you. Wrong button. There you go. Come on. There. And Baron only moves 25 feet, so another 10. Adrian, it's your turn, sir.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, you want to play ball?
Are you firebolting?
Firebolting.
Oh dear.
Do I still have it on advantage? I'm sorry.
You do still have it on advantage, and I'm not sure why. So we'll go with that 10 since it's the first result.
Yeah.
That is it. He sees it coming. He's so flabbergasted by the sudden deaths of his 4 companions. He's twisting and turning, trying to see where all the shots came from, and your shot goes singeing right underneath one of his ears, and he yelps in surprise. You still have your movement and your bonus action, sir.
I'm actually able to walk right on up to my Sanguine nonetheless. I'm not gonna bonus. Well, actually, yeah, I'm not gonna bonus action because I want to use the bonus action to attack him with my melee sword. Oh gosh, man, I shouldn't have done Firebolt. Man.
You can interaction pull up Sanguine nonetheless, and bonus action throw it. You can interaction pull out a dagger, and bonus action throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with my Sanguine nonetheless. Just pick it up off the ground and then chuck it at him again.
Roll me 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah, too bad it's not like a what's it called? A boomerang.
Right? If you use your dagger, you get to add your proficiency modifier.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because a dagger is throwing a dagger is not an improvised attack.
Let me throw my dagger then.
That's a smart idea.
Okay.
So make your click on the dagger button for the regular attack.
Oh, okay. That'll be perfect.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
I did say improvised attack earlier, but I figured you might not have grasped what I meant by that.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
So, here we go.
Oh, goodness. 28 hits. Yeah. That sinks right into his right eye, which explodes on impact. Alright, so that was your movement, your action, your bonus action.
Stab like the mighty elephant.
Exactly. Thea, it is your turn.
Sorry, mic issues. They're all dead, right?
They
He's dead.
seem to be
They're all dead. Not all of us.
Adrian, there's what looks to be a fairly large room past that door.
Mm-hmm.
What you can see of it, that is. Thea, what do you want to do?
Here, let me throw my Sanguine nonetheless. Lighten it up.
Not yet, sir.
Oh,
What would you like to do, Thea?
Oi.
Bonus action dash up here.
Okay. And hold there for a moment. Noted, Adrian. What is your so you've bonus action dashed up to there? Is that correct?
Yeah, although I'm already regretting that.
I'm just asking a question.
Yes, I bonus action dashed up there.
Okay, I need to check something on your character sheet. Or actually, actually, I think I'm getting there. It's actually going fast for once. Yay! And it went immediately slow.
What do you want? What do you need to check?
What is your skulker feat? Can you put it in the chat? Thank you.
I can hide when lightly obscured. When I make an attack, if hidden and I miss, I'm not revealed. And dim light does not impose disadvantage on my wisdom perception checks.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so you bonus action dash up to there. And you can now see into the room a little bit. You still have your action.
Okay, so nothing's happened from dashing up here yet?
Nothing has happened from dashing.
I mean, like, from me walking up here, basically.
Nothing seems to have happened.
And I don't see... I presume I don't see anything in the room. I can't see anything on my screen, obviously.
If you don't see anything on your screen, then you don't see anything. You can action dash and move into the room if you wish. You can use your action to search, which would be a perception check. At normal, because you don't have disadvantage on your wisdom perception checks.
Yeah, I'll use my action to search.
And you are standing in bright light, by the way, so you're no longer hidden.
Oh.
Just so you're aware. You're standing in... because...
Yeah, I didn't realize there's bright light up here.
Yeah, it is. Because you're basically standing within 20 feet of a torch.
Oh, well...
But, like I said, nothing has happened.
That just kind of makes me wish I could have reconsidered going to where I am. I didn't realize there's bright light there.
Well, you still have your action. What would you like to do?
Hello.
Welcome back, sir.
If I action dash a little bit further into the shadows, would I be hidden?
No, because you...
Or would I have to...
You would have to re-roll your stealth check at that point.
Okay. Yeah. I guess then from here I'll just take the action to search.
Give me a perception check. Give me the number. I want to see the number.
Show me the money.
A 16. The room beyond seems pretty quiet.
Alright, well, that's my movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems pretty quiet. Till somebody takes the first step.
Too quiet. It's quiet.
Hey, look, it's
Too
Raph.
quiet.
Yeah, a little too Raph. Nope, not quite ripe yet.
All right, Dell's turn.
I guess he's just gonna try and catch up with everyone.
And Dell would see that Varen and Adrian are both pretty badly beat up again.
If we want to take a few moments somewhere, I can try and heal you guys up. But I'm starting to run short on spell slots. Got to be more careful about how we do this.
Dell, as you say this, you happen to glimpse there's a dark line in the wall right there. It's too straight to be natural.
I'm going to point and say, "What's that?"
Are you going to use your action to do anything? Like dash?
I'm not so sure. I want to get closer to it.
Why ever not, sir?
Am I in dark light right now?
Do you mean dim light?
Or darkness?
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. You're in dim light.
Okay, so I cannot hide.
Del cannot hide.
I'm not so sure I want to get any closer to it, honestly. But I'll point at it and say, what's that?
Okay.
And I'll try to indicate it. I want to try and use the help action to indicate it to the others. That's what I'm trying to describe.
Okay. In that case, I'll allow that to be your action to reveal a secret door. So that was your movement and your action. And you are still maintaining concentration, right? You haven't let it go?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Are you sure you don't want to let it go?
Yeah, Elsa, do you want to let it go?
I mean, are you trying to give a hint there? Because I don't...
I'm just asking a question. This guy is dead and supposed to be on the map layer. Go away. There we go.
I don't particularly want to take that thing on until we're really ready for it.
Okay, top of the round. We're on round 11. 2 more rounds and the spell ends. Varen is going to move up using his action to dash. So it's 10 more feet. Interaction, open the door. And revealing a crudely carved, crooked, narrow shaft that descends. It goes down, and I can't see how far. It turns off to the side. Baron looks around. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And uses the last of his movement to start climbing down. Adrian, what do you want to do, sir? Adrian?
Last notification was AFK.
Oh, I didn't realize. Because, I was busy handling things.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to continue on and come back to his turn when he returns. Thea, what do you want to do?
Well...
Wait, did you skip my turn?
I did because I wasn't sure where you were and I hadn't realized you had stepped away from keyboard. Varen has revealed that there's a crooked, thin shaft that turns out of sight only a few feet down.
Oh, really?
And he has started climbing down.
And it's what, like a downward path, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Another shaft, like what we used to come in here in the first place.
Oh.
So it would require climbing, not walking?
Yes, it is requiring climbing. Adrian, what do you want to do?
Gosh, that's kind of hard. I'm not sure what to do. I think I still want to head straight through that door.
Okay. You can if you want.
Oh, well, now I don't want to go.
That was your
Cautious.
movement. What, Thea?
Oh, I was going to say, be cautious. We've been hitting a lot of hazards lately.
Yes, we have. That's as far as I want to go. I don't want to dash and then fall down.
Noted. What do you want to do with your action?
Well, there really isn't much to do with my action, so...
Fair enough.
You know what? I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Where are you dashing to, sir?
Through the door. And now for dexterity thingamajig.
No, you simply fall flat.
Oh, I fall?
Yep.
Oh, nuts. So I'm prone.
Pretty much.
Okay.
what's going on here. Interesting. Okay. Thea, what do you want to do? Adrian has moved in and gone flat on top of his shield. But there has been no shrieks, no howls, no burns, no acid. What do you want to do?
Adrian's carrying the torch, right? So he's got the bright light.
Oh, that's actually a good question. Adrian, did you want to bonus action pull Sanguine Nonetheless back to you?
I thought I already picked it up.
I didn't recall you mentioning, but sure.
Sure. I'll just bonus action back to my hand.
Cool. He has Sanguine Nonetheless. Interaction. Interaction. You pulled your dagger out of the dead lizard guy.
Yes.
Bonus action. Sanguine Nonetheless. There we go. Theo.
I'm trying to figure out where the light source is.
Adrian. Adrian is the light source.
Okay, and that spreads bright light for 20 feet?
20 and 20. Yeah, bright light for 20, dim light for another 20.
Thank
so
you.
he's illuminating a 4-foot radius.
But I can
40,
hide in
40 foot.
dim light.
Yes, you can. You are currently in dim light.
Well, I kind of want to go with Adrian, but I don't really want to expose myself for it. I'll move 5 feet.
You don't see anything immediately jumping out of the shadows.
I think we should stick together, Varen. I am going to move. I don't want to do that, though.
What's wrong, Thea? Are you nervous?
I want to go somewhere where I can hide, but I'm not. It doesn't take me the way I want to go. Why the light, Adrian? Why the light?
Because he has no other damage type. Except acid, and well, Theo already found out how well acid works against that statue.
Yeah, I don't want that thing coming back again.
And we only have 2 more rounds before it comes back. Snap choice, Thea.
I'm moving here. That's 35 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to dash. Let's see. That should get me 20, at least, no, 5, 10, 15, 20.
So from your current position, you see that this very large chamber, at least wide, it's not very tall, still 5 feet. There's a lot of straw piled up into tiny little beds that look like they've been, well, not individual beds, piles of groups, or groups of piles, whichever. It looks like a variety of small hay-formed nests.
Okay. So my action dash 5, 10, 15, 20. That should get me out of the dim light, or into dim light. And I would like to bonus action hide.
Yes, you are in dim light. And that's a good use of your reliable talent. Okay.
And I'll move another 10 feet.
All right.
There.
Del, what do you want to do? We're going to finish this round at least.
Yeah. I gotta find Del again. He's way back there.
Adrian, you awake?
I'm gonna just action dash all the way over here.
Okay. All right. Thea, from what you can see, it looks like you have found what amounts to a sleeping area, a barracks.
Oh,
All right, top of the round.
They like
Round
it, huh?
12 is where we're going to call it for the night. I want to thank you both so much for playing. I hope you were challenged and entertained, and we still have more to explore, it seems.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adrian, Thea, and Varen take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time.
Bugbear, Death Dog, Ghoul, Giant Hyena, Giant Spider, Giant Vulture, Half-Ogre, Harpy, Hippogriff.
Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.